Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185. And remember, anything else is just a copy.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Sterling Bank is a full-service community bank committed to the community, their customers, and the people and businesses who call Northwest Arkansas home. At Sterling Bank, you will find a complete menu of products and services designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive. Visit your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville to experience friendly, top-notch customer service and to discover the Sterling difference. Member FDIC.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Today and tomorrow are both severe days as we're tracking a cold front that wants to bring the potential for heavy downpours and a flooding concern to the area. Widespread 3 to 4 inches of rain expected through Thursday, but some of us getting 6 to 8 inches of rain. Any one of those storms that gets going could produce winds that are 60 to 70 miles an hour and hail the size of quarters to $half inch size. Temperature is going to remain mild with this severe weather threat. Stay with your 4029 news team for the very latest. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Here we go. Ruscin and Zach with you once again. Boy, are you lucky. Oh, man. We've done minutes of research, show prep. Minutes. Yes. Welcome in on
Can we
ESPN
lay claim
Arkansas.
to being the most unprepared show? I mean, that's some would claim that. We're the unintelligent show. That's what we were told. Definitely claim that. So yeah, you could definitely claim that.
All right.
That's the way it is here. You can join us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. Is the most interesting thing Belichick now? Like it feels like that's the most interesting thing in sports. That's not playoff related. And also, thank you, Jordan Hudson, because no one is talking about Arkansas suing players anymore. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan Hudson. Swept off the front page.
Yeah.
Moving along. So today, there are concerns about how much power she is wielding.
Well, it's quite a
behind
bit,
the scenes
actually.
in North Carolina. And there's also a report that the interruption from the CBS interview on Sunday was a much bigger deal. That was the trimmed down version.
Yeah.
Apparently, she held things up for a half hour, according to reports. Now, of course, she is going to be claiming that none of this is true, and this is all
Well, she's putting out her own statement.
The media out to get you.
yeah.
CBS lies, blah 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 blah, all that typical wash, rinse, repeat stuff. Anyway, but there are people at North Carolina that are very concerned. You got to remember this about all this. The AD did not want to hire him, but there were a bunch of rich guys that got together and said, here's what you're going to do. You're going to hire Bill Belichick. So we're already off to a terrible start here.
This is going to be a real. I mean, there was a rush in the mid 2000s of NFL guys leaving the NFL and coming to college. What's his name? The guy who coached the Raiders to the Super Bowl. His name is just completely escaping me at the moment.
Gruden?
No. It was the guy who replaced Gruden. Took him to the Super Bowl, bolted from them, and he went to Nebraska. Callahan.
Tom Callahan.
There were a lot of guys that came from the NFL into college, and then that kind of stopped for a little bit. This is an incredible test balloon because the way they have their program set up is much like an NFL franchise, which we don't know if that's going to work in the college game because the players have all the power.
Right. So,
and then you throw in this little wrinkle, which is Belichick's personal life is no longer personal. It's pretty much everybody knows about it. It's going to be can he focus on football? I'm 25 years younger than him, and I can't focus for 2 hours doing this.
Right. That's
so.
True.
How can he focus with all the distractions that are going on around him? How can he focus on football? And will she be calling plays? I think that's fair.
I hope so. I hope she gets a headset and she's up there. You know how in the NFL, like sometimes it's the GM, sometimes it's the president of whatever, will sit up like on the second tier of the coach's box,
Yes.
in that upper part. I hope she sits up there, and I hope she's got one of those headsets.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be awesome.
And she's just his personal coach. Tuck your shirt in. You look like a slob. Don't wear. He's probably not going to be wearing the hoodies.
Yeah. Oh, if she makes him wear a collared shirt,
wouldn't that be great?
That's like Delilah cutting Samson's hair.
Yeah.
It's over.
That'd be something.
It is over. Bill's here once again.
Hi, Bill.
Hello, Bill.
Once again, but yeah. I'm the stray that keeps showing up.
Well, we're as surprised as you are that you keep coming back.
Sure.
So,
sure.
Yeah. Some breaking news.
Oh yeah.
Yes, according to On3.
Oh, hold on. Hang on. See, I was not prepared for breaking news.
I wasn't either, but that's how breaking news happens. You got to be ready at a moment's notice.
I was not. So
things are happening.
Okay.
On3 is reporting Greenwood quarterback Kane Archer has committed to UCF.
Orlando.
Right.
That's Scott Frost again down there. Wow.
UCF.
Okay. Congratulations.
Archer chose the Knights over SMU, Arkansas, and Appalachian State. Your boy. As well as more than a dozen other reported offers.
Scott Frost. Yeah, like Florida State would have made sense. Gus is down there.
Are we going to sue the dude for not coming here?
You know what? We may have opened up something here.
I'm just trying to figure out how this works.
That's right. I think we can test the waters on that. I think we can. So, all right, one of you very industrious Razorback fans, get out there and start suing people that don't choose your team.
It's interesting.
Here's the thing. First of all, there's a couple of things here. Number one, it's 2026, so this is miles and miles down the road. Arkansas is not going to have any of these coaches in 2026. Let's be honest. Can we be honest? Can we be grown-ups for a second here? Can we? Or is that too negative?
I will be very curious to see if that sticks. But I know that just from people who in the recruiting business, that he was taking his time. Arkansas was in the group.
Right.
But I personally was told that it was SMU. Something's changed, obviously. Look, you can
big space found some money down there at UCF.
You've seen him play in person. He can play.
Yep.
And UCF is not a terrible landing spot. You can get to the league from UCF.
Right.
So, okay.
Yep.
Big 12.
Big 12 schedule. I mean,
Scott Frost, that's not lot worse places to go.
Right. But again, I would stress this is today, and we are a long way from the first time he runs on a college football field. He's got his senior year to go through.
Also true.
So, and these things change. Listen, it's year to year. You can have guys choose 4, 5, 6 different schools before their time is done. So,
but here's the thing with him, and I don't know anything about the situation, but with him, his recruitment has been methodical. Schools have been eliminated, and this feels like this may stick unless circumstances completely change and somebody comes up with a really, really big offer. That recruiting process has been really slow for a kid that had that much hype his freshman year, his sophomore year, then his junior year, going into his senior year. Congratulations. Lot of, hell, they got a national title. I mean, ask them.
They do.
They have cop cars that are wrapped. It says national title.
Well, they painted it on the press box, Zach. So,
they did.
There's nothing more official than when it says national champs on the press box.
BE wants to know how it worked out for KJ. Completely different staff. Different staff.
Yeah, they're all gone.
They're all
Florida
gone.
State running the offense now. Gus found finally. Gus has finally achieved his, I think, dream scenario. Now, you tell me if I'm wrong about this. Gus wants to draw up his plays.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to call his plays. He doesn't want to run a program. He doesn't want to recruit all that much. He just wants to run his plays. And nowadays, not only can you be a coordinator and just do that, be very minimal in the recruiting, you also make a lot of money just being the coordinator, particularly at Florida State.
Yeah, you can do okay. And
so
you're also working with a guy that you're familiar with and friendly with, in Mike Norvell.
Right.
Look, Gus is I will argue that he and Chip Kelly are the most influential people in this sport, in college football, in this century. You can make your argument for Nick Saban, but when they change the rules for you, that's pretty influential.
Remember when Nick Saban changed to move to
be more like Gus,
and it moved to be more like that.
Gus brought the hurry up. Chip brought the RPO.
Right.
Those are the two things that in today's college football are more pervasive than winning national titles. He influenced every single school in the country that plays college football. Everybody does it except the academies. That's pretty influential. Didn't say he was the best. Just said I will vote for Gus and Chip as the most influential people in the sport in this century. Now everybody does it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
there's your news.
Yeah, that's big news.
But this is now created. So now there's a new, and I think we're catching the peak of this wave now, because for a long time, the opinion by fans, scorned by a recruit, the defense mechanism was, well, he's not that good anyway. We've now entered a new era, in the portal era, in the NIL era. And now the defense mechanism, the default is now, well, maybe he'll come back in a year or two. It's a very fluid situation. It's a fluid situation.
Ask and ye shall receive. Here's a text out of the 479. I watched a fair bit of Greenwood games. Not upset Archer didn't come to Arkansas. His wide receivers made the plays. He didn't make the throws.
That's a very disrespectful text.
I've seen him play. He is very, very, very
I'm going to
good.
see him again.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to see him again down there.
The wide receivers, granted, good. But,
But this argument has always annoyed me. When you have someone talented and people try to cut down the talent because of the supporting cast. This was what they always said about Phil Jackson. Well, what's he won without Jordan and Kobe and Shaq? Well, okay, but he had to figure out a way to make all that stuff work and not have guys kill each other, particularly Kobe and Shaq. So he didn't just show up and put a tie on and boom, there you go. Like there's more to it than that. But we always seem to do this in sports with people who are viewed to be highly talented, is to try and tear them down by, well, the people around them are pretty good too.
He's a 3-star. He's ranked as the 11th player according to 247's composite, 11th ranked player in the state. Certainly a guy that we all know. He was the Gatorade Player of the Year last year, I think. I know he's the Hootens Player of the Year. He is very, very talented. Obviously, when you get to college, you've got room to grow. But what happens is when something like this happens and he goes to UCF, it's like a nuke goes off. Everybody's like, oh, my God. Well, that's where maybe he just wants to get out of town. Again, there are worse places than Orlando. to go. Far worse.
Listen, here's another thing, and this may have nothing to do with anything, but I think this is a fair thing that needs to be put on the table whenever you're talking about an in-state person that does not go to the University of Arkansas. Go find, we'll start with an easy one. Go find all the posts about Trevin Brazil and Devo a couple years ago. Go find the posts earlier this year about Will McIntyre.
Yeah.
Like, you guys make it really hard on players to want to stay here sometimes. It's the truth. And maybe I'm not talking to any of you specifically, but you know the deal, right? Like, some of the stuff written about people who Devo Davis went here, stayed here until last year. Will McIntyre's been here a long time. Those two are just two of many examples. I mean, some of the stuff you read, which is far more damaging than anything said on a microphone, because you just, all another coach has to do is pull up a couple screenshots. This is what their fans think of this guy who's from their state. That's what they're going to think of you too the first time you throw an interception. So it's that old thing about two sides to every coin. In Arkansas, the Razorbacks are the biggest thing going. The other side of that is Arkansas, the Razorbacks are the biggest thing going. So when it's bad, you are in the middle of a bleep storm you can't even imagine with these people.
Yeah.
And it's tough. And not everybody's wired for it, and that's okay.
And look, there's another side to this, which is the Arkansas side. Are they interested? Did they want him? How much investment did they put into this? And with some kids, it doesn't do a lot of goodwill when you want the next kid from Greenwood. That's got to weigh into your equation. Kid can play, whether he can play at a high, play in the Big 12. We're going to find out.
Right.
But I think I think especially at that position, a premium position, passing on an in-state kid that you think can go is questionable. You better be sure. Let me put it that way. You better be damn sure he can't play for you, Bobby Petrino. You better be sure he can't play for you. Or if he goes somewhere else and lights it up, you're going to have some questions to answer.
There's no guarantee the staff is here in 2026.
No,
there's no guarantee.
I understand. There's no guarantee any staff's going to be anywhere. The following year.
Well, Scott Frost will probably get a second year.
Probably.
For UCF,
but what if they go 13-0 and somebody comes calling? I mean,
that's true.
There's no guarantee that anybody's going to be anywhere. No. But if you're going to pass on a kid in state, especially one that's in your backyard, and you're like, nah, we don't want him, you better be sure.
You can't lose in-state kids.
It doesn't.
You can't. Even if they're marginal, if they're in-state kids, they immediately get a bump of sorts.
Yeah, people think they're better than they are.
Yeah, but you've got to have them. You can't lose in-state kids.
It's been very difficult for people to not get in-state people and have a lot of success here. It's been very difficult. That's what I would say. And what I'm saying here, and what I said at the front end that nobody heard, was I'm not saying the fans are to blame here, but you have to, in a moment of honesty, admit when you are in the middle of a storm, it is very difficult to be from this state and play for that team in any sport. And if you can't see that, I don't know how to help you. But, I mean, good Lord, go read stuff. Go look online when they're losing. Go look online. And that stuff is far more damaging than anything said in a microphone, ever. But we get blamed for all this stuff, and none of it's true. It's a cop-out every single time. And that's not what happened here, I don't believe. But you have to think about it. You have to think about it. It's just something that has to think about. It's tough to be here.
It is.
And it can be done. And some people are built for it. And some people are not.
I'll use an example from Fayetteville High School. Sasha Goforth, 5-star, all McDonald's All-American, the whole thing. She just wanted to get out of town. Like, she'd lived here her whole life. She just wanted to go see another part of the country. And if that's, with him, it may be a little bit different because you've got options. But again, find a system that fits you, find a coach that wants you, and make it work. If Arkansas was lukewarm on him, or he chose UCF, fine. I agree with you that the pressure of playing for that place, especially in times when things aren't great, can be a little overwhelming. Especially at that position, if you're a right guard, you're not going to catch the flack that the quarterback does.
It's different, and
it's a little bit different.
It's right. It's why there's an in-state quarterback about once every decade. That comes through here.
Give me an in-state quarterback not named Allen, that's been successful here in decades.
Well, they loved Tyler Wilson.
Tyler,
even though he went 4-8 his last year,
and everybody forgets
he is still never blamed for that.
He was also committed to Tulsa.
Right.
He was not
Bobby
a guy.
Petrino
Bobby
got him.
Got him.
Bobby got him. Ryan Mallett, Texarkana.
Oh, he was Texas.
Okay,
He went to Texas High.
Deep in-state ties. His
Gotcha.
dad was
Okay.
a coach
All right.
at
Fair.
Lincoln, I believe, for a
Fair.
while. But the Allens and the Allen. There's example one right there. Okay, there's two kids who could clearly play, and all people did online was just crap on them the entire time they were here, and they just kept showing up to work time after time after time. I don't know how they did it. I don't know why they did it. Because it certainly wasn't for a lot of you people. Yeah. But it must have been for their teammates or their family or something like that. But I remember living through that. Is watching the reaction. I'm like, God, they don't know. And then we all got our comeuppance, right? Because after the Allens left, you had that year where you had 4 quarterbacks and none of them could play. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or those 2 years where you had 4 quarterbacks and none of them could play. That was the payback for the way how poorly the Allens were treated.
If you want a comparison, I mean, Austin Allen and Kane Archer are very, very similar in style of play, and that's a fair comparison. Brandon, and I know Brandon's offensive coordinator in high school very, very well. He said Brandon Allen would process information faster than any quarterback he'd ever been around.
Right.
Like you could show him something once, and it was done. You didn't have to explain it to him again. Austin was a better athlete. Austin got by on the athletes, and then the processing came along with him. But I think it's a fair comparison. Austin Allen to Kane Archer is very, very fair.
The other thing you have to wonder, like, how much does that when times, and listen, I mean, here it's never going to always be a bed of roses. There's going to be ups and downs. It's just the nature of the way it is here. But how much did some of the vitriol help put more logs on the fire for some of those guys? There's another part of that, too, that you have to consider there. All right. Well, anyway, Kane Archer committing to UCF today.
That is a
2026 quarterback.
Interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
877-377-6963. You can join us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. I mean, well, anyway, I said what I said.
You said what
I said. What I said. I stick by it, too. I apologize to absolutely no one. Okay, we'll come back and we'll do the poll questions and all that other stuff here on Ruscin and Zach. Stay where you are, ESPN Arkansas.
The Crane Team is your home. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day.
I need to sit though.
Finally make a putt. Let's go tap in pars.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at Rhoback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the number one online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Thanks for watching.
Online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Taco Bell's all white meat crispy chicken nuggets are back, but that doesn't make us a chicken place. I mean, yes, everyone loved them, like a lot. That's why we brought them back, along with our signature dipping sauces. But the crispy golden breading is actually tortilla chips, which is very taco place. So we're still a taco place. You think of us as a taco place, right? We're good. It's just nuggets, just crispy chicken nuggets, only at Taco Bell, your taco place. It's also a chicken place. It's also a taco place. I participate next door for availability.
Get ready, Arkansas. The first ever Bentonville Barbecue Festival is firing up on Saturday, May 31st at the Momentary, powered by Product Connection. Featuring the best barbecue from Texas, South Carolina, KC, Georgia, Chicago, and locally here in Arkansas. The top barbecue pitmasters from across the country. That's endless barbecue, live music, cold drinks, and a whole lot of good vibes right in the heart of Bentonville. Kids 10 and under eat free, so bring your appetite and bring your crew. Grab your tickets now and join us for the smokiest, sauciest Saturday of the summer. Visit BentonvilleBBQFestival.com. That's BentonvilleBBQFestival.com.
Texting enrolls you in recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and...
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 21 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at Plus, text now, and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BODY to 321321. That's BODY to 321321.
Superior Fence and Rail, one of the largest fence companies in the country, is here in Northwest Arkansas. Superior Fence and Rail can custom chain link, wood, or vinyl. Superior Fence can custom install ornamental iron fencing with powered automatic gates with access control. 12 months, same as cash financing, is available. And Superior Fence and Rail warranties all of their work. Superior Fence and Rail, 479-439-1096. 479-439-1096. Or go online to superiorfenceandrail.com.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by Good Chair, because Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errol-Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. Going to be seated in the Good Chair baseball team. No midweek game after Missouri State was canceled. They'll wait for Texas to arrive on Thursday. They'll play Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. We just told you. Kane Archer, number 11 player in the state of Arkansas, 3-star, is committed to play for University of Central Florida. And Scott Frost turned down SMU, Arkansas, and Appalachian State. Moments after putting finishing touches on his 8th NFL season, George Aid.
Way to go.
$76.4 million. That's not bad. Not bad for a kid from Iowa.
I was gonna say we all like Kittle.
Yeah, we all
right?
like
I
George
mean,
Kittle.
he's like
a normal dude.
He's an everyman guy.
Right.
How many players are on that list? Everybody likes him. That's not a big list.
That's not a big list.
That's not a big list.
No, but Kittle's on it.
Oh,
yes,
he
he
has
is.
to be.
He's a dude.
Zach X polls brought to you by nobody. Dudes who.
Why are we doing them?
0.5% of you said yes. I would like to hear a compliment using the word chunky.
I think people like looking at a chunky baby. They like it. They think
so.
It's adorable.
Calling someone's baby chunky.
Oh, it's a chunky baby.
That's a compliment. I don't think that's
You're
a
going to
compliment.
get punched.
Yeah, that's not a compliment.
I don't know. Some people think a chunky baby's adorable, and then
The
they
only-
grow, and then
Soup can be
chunky soup.
chunky
all right.
soup.
Right.
I can't think of an instance in which the word chunky has a positive connotation.
Okay.
That and
me work on
Precious, that one woman ruined it for all.
Right.
purposes.
If you're desperate enough, is all paper toilet paper? 82.4% of you said yes.
Depends on definition of it.
Yeah. I put a profiling question in here. To which group are you loyal? Your kids, your wife, or your favorite team?
Well, wife, obviously.
45%.
I'm no dummy.
45% said your wife.
I know where the bread is buttered. Come on now.
27.2% of you were split. Say your kids and your favorite team.
I'm not surprised by that.
I'm not either. I'm not. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by nobody in particular. Go grab ass.
Okay.
I
Thank
would
you, sir.
still like somebody to give me a positive, non-dirty meaning for the word chunky that is a compliment.
We've got mean texts in here about Ty's story, or about Kane Archer comparing him to Ty's story. Listen, Ty's story is responsible for the single most significant loss in school history.
That is correct.
Do not besmirch Ty's story on my watch.
No.
That will not stand.
No.
That aggression will not stand.
No.
Ty's story, in case you've forgotten, and it sounds like you have, so let me remind you. Ty's story ended the Chad Morris experiment at Arkansas. They had to fire him after he lost that game to Western Kentucky.
Ty's story could play. Chad Morris could not coach.
Right. Correct.
Okay?
Right. I've said this many times. Ty's story slayed the beast.
He did.
That was Chad Morris.
Well-
and we could all move on.
Well,
Thank God. Now, did they upgrade? Kind of. But at least, that guy was gone. So we're okay with that. That's what Hog Wild and Van Buren. Ty's story is legendary
He should
in the
be.
state. He absolutely should be.
100%.
He saved the program. Single-handedly saved Razorback football from the abyss. That was the Chad Morris era.
now here we go. BW at Hot Springs says, if I Venmo the show $5 a week, can I be the poll sponsor?
How does that work?
I'm on the, I didn't see anything.
Are we going to go back to holding up our Venmo codes on the camera? So see if we can get
Put up the
tips going
QR
in?
code.
That's right. Yeah.
Right.
Gratuity is appreciated.
Yeah.
We'll just put them on the screen. See how long that
Here's a
lasts.
QR code. And, Venmo me some money.
Right. If you enjoy this topic, please go ahead and hit the link on the code there. And
Like, rate, and subscribe.
That's right.
And,
remember, all sales are final.
okay. So BW's in for $5 a week.
All right.
To sponsor the polls. All right.
Do we have to say, like, is BW selling himself, or does he have some sort of product?
I don't believe that we can say that he's selling himself.
BW, he's 6'1", 318, and is out there looking for you. I don't know what it is.
Nate 870 brings up a good question. Is Ty Story an SEC legend?
I don't think so.
But
he is in Arkansas. He should be in the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame, the real Hall of Fame down in North Little Rock. He should be in there.
That's $260 a year.
It's $260.
Great. Great.
That's $260 we didn't have.
That will
before.
cover 5 electric bills.
That's right.
With change left over.
By the way, I did have to run the ceiling fans last night.
Yeah.
I started the challenge.
You're off to a bad start.
Well, that's what I got.
Brad Rogers says, if I Venmo $10 directly to Zach, what can I get? The The thanks of a grateful nation.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. A thank you card. A Laurel and Hardy handshake. But Zach, Kevin sent this in. I'm going to tweak it a little bit.
Okay.
Could we, with a QR code, raise more money than the Edge Collective? Yes, we could.
We've already done it.
Yes, we could. Yeah, I believe there's a big check over there behind you that proves that we could do that.
We did that in 4 hours.
But that was for a noteworthy
That is
cause.
correct. Yeah,
this would be for a little more, Why can't we do pledge drives, by the way? What's up with that? Where are the rules on that?
There are
rules?
actual rules
Can
on
we
that.
change them?
No.
Why not?
Because we need an act of Congress.
This Congress might be our meal ticket. This
fair.
could happen.
That's fair. Yeah. Bailey and Springdale with a tidbit that I was not aware of. Did you know Chad Morris is no longer in football? He's the senior advisor to the CEO of ANSRS, which is a data management system.
Huh. You think so, huh?
Okay.
Is that right?
That's what it says.
Okay. Well, last year he was at Texas State as the wide receivers coach. So,
well, they weren't very good at wide receiver. So,
no,
yeah, move him along.
No, he is. I'm looking on their website now.
Mm-hmm.
He was working for old G.J. Kinney.
That's correct.
Remember
Former
him?
Tulsa quarterback.
Yep. And he's not the wide receivers coach anymore.
He's now a senior. He's an advisor to the CEO.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to doubt the texter, but you got to admit that when texters send in a fact to this show, 9 times out of 10 it's wrong. So you forgive us for having to want to verify this stuff, because as you all know, we strive for accuracy here.
We really don't.
I tried to say it with a straight face.
We
I really did.
Don't.
It didn't work out for me though.
If we get one right, broken clocks right twice a day.
Bob says he'll ruin that data company too.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
The only
he
Can you
will
believe that.
Yeah, no, actually, I can. He's a hell of a salesman. I mean, how does he
just can't do anything.
No, he can sell it. He can't.
It's
do the
amazing
work.
he hasn't made his way to Bentonville yet with his ability to talk a big game and not actually do anything
Benderville
good.
really missed out on
he'd been big up there somewhere. P&G, Hershey, somewhere up there. He'd been great.
He'd have made a lot. Would have made a lot of money for somebody.
Yeah, he could have worked in TV, like on the business side, because a lot of those people are full of crap too. I mean,
wow. Okay.
It's just we're joking here. We're kidding around. Everyone, calm down. All right,
kicking in.
Calm down, will you, please? All right. Let's see here. Nate wants to know. Did you read this one?
Doubtful.
How can you imagine how all the underlings are upset because this idiot is advising the CEO?
That's gonna be tough to take.
Bailey would like to bring out the Ruscin and Zach wheel. If you can get the wheel.
Okay,
ready.
yeah. Give me 1 second here.
Where is Chandler Morris playing now?
Now that's
Remember,
a great
they
question.
had to have him. He was going to be the savior at quarterback from those miserable Allen years.
Where? Well, he was at North Texas last year.
Where is he now?
I'm gonna say he's at North Texas,
Virginia. Wahoo! What the
out? Really?
That's what it says.
Oh, you know who else is over there? Is Isaiah Augustave?
Augustave.
Yeah, the guy who was here, went to Colorado. He's at Virginia too.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Virginia on the rise.
Yeah, but no, don't get carried away.
Well, what if they beat North Carolina? Wouldn't that be funny?
Boy, that would.
And it all ties together.
Yeah,
you see?
that'd be something, wouldn't it? Huh.
Wow. All right, there you go. JT wants to give $2.50 a day and be the sponsor.
Sure, why not?
Okay, see, when the bidding goes, this isn't a construction project where the low bid wins. All right, like you have to go up, JT, above $5 to get, not below.
Huh.
I don't know if you know how a silent auction works, but all those people who bid less, they don't win.
We're trying to go up. We're trying to raise the price, not bring it down.
I think we're learning why JT's never won at a silent auction.
Very true.
It's $120, and he wrote down $80, and he didn't win. And I don't know. I put $80 down. Well, the winner put $120 down. That's probably why you didn't win.
Hey, Arkansas just got a guy out of the portal from a school I've never heard of.
Okay.
His name is Frank Mullapola.
Frank the Tank.
He's apparently a defensive lineman from UTPB.
Permian Basin.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. UT Permian Basin.
Okay.
I didn't know they were D1. Are they?
They're not. No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Arkansas beat out UTEP and Prairie View A&M to get him, and Stephen F. Austin. According to
He's a lineman?
Yes. Oh. According to the Razorback, the official Razorback account, he is a defensive force.
Wait a minute. This is the same account that said the guy was throwing dimes that hadn't thrown a pass last year?
That is correct. Yes.
Do they know how foolish they look?
I'm just reading.
I know. It's not your fault.
I saw it pop across.
I'm not mad at you.
Thank
I'm
you.
mad through you.
I got you. That seems to be a theme these days. I'll be mad through you.
I've done it many times before.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. All right.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations. Welcome to the Hill.
Well, welcome aboard. Welcome to the party, pal.
They put that one out 31 minutes ago.
If you can't play, these people will turn on you too. Just remember that.
So Chandler Morris is in Virginia.
Yeah.
So to chart this, just so that I'm clear, he committed to Arkansas, went to Oklahoma, then he went to TCU, then he went to North Texas,
we believe, and
now Virginia. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Can we sue Chandler Morris?
Sure, why not?
Can we sue Chad Morris for have the statute of limitations run out on that? It was 2019. I think it's still in place.
Now, our guy, Jason Milligan, just texted in.
Yep.
Apparently, Miles Slusher, remember him?
Yep.
He's at Purdue now, playing for Barry Odom.
Oh, yeah. Barry
Thank you for
Odom.
the update, Jason. I did not know that.
Man.
Man.
What a tangled web we weave here, huh? How about this? Very exciting stuff. We are your sports destination, Ruscin and Sec. I don't know how this happened. But
Here's a text, and I can answer this fairly quickly. Here's a text of the 479. If Marty and McGee can have a TV show on Saturday morning, why can't you? That would be Must TV. I'm sure y'all wouldn't talk about NASCAR. I'd like to answer that in 2 words. We're lazy. I ain't coming in on Sunday or Saturday.
SEC Network wants to pay the freight. We'll show up.
Speak for yourself.
You don't want to have a national TV show if they pay you?
I don't need that.
That is hogwash. That is 100% not true. I'll deal with that in a second. Hey, ESPN Arkansas, and hit that line now app here. The Mercy Fort Smith Birdies for Babies Golf Classic is coming up May 12th at Hardscrabble Country Club. 4-person scramble, morning and afternoon tee times, and all the proceeds benefit Maternal Child Services and the Level 3A NICU, helping families stay close to home. Go to mercyhealthfoundation.net/birdies for babies to learn more. mercyhealthfoundation.net/birdies for babies. We'll be right back.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready-mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Spring is here and the grass is growing fast. Upgrade to a Hustler Zero Turn. Hurry in for the Hustler Sales event at WT Equipment. With Raptor X models in stock and savings up to $1,700 off MSRP. Plus, qualified buyers get 0% financing for 42 months on select Hustler mowers. These deals won't last. Visit WT Equipment today or shop online at WTEquip.com. Qualified buyers with minimum purchase, other restrictions apply. See dealer for complete details.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For over 8 years, QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in non-surgical relief for joint pain. Over 50,000 satisfied patients. That's right. People with knee and back pain now living pain-free. Shoulder and hip pain gone. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. What they are doing is nothing short of remarkable. They're using biologic growth factors with robust healing properties, carefully and strategically placed in your joint. It's a powerful and potent way to give your joints new life, repairing old tissue. And the best part, with QC Kinetics, there's no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. This is an all-natural cellular level option with lasting relief. Imagine doing all the things you enjoy this summer without being slowed down by that awful joint pain. Call QC Kinetics now and learn more about these cutting-edge treatments that can help you live your best life. 479-999-1234. Call 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. It's time to step up to the plate and get a big league haircut at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Whether you're gearing up for the game or just need a fresh cut, our all-star stylist will have you looking like a champ. Kick back in our big comfy chairs, catch the game on our ATVs, and enjoy a cold beer or root beer while we handle the rest. Book online at fantasysportscuts.com or call us at 935-3116. Walk-ins are always welcome, but if you're on a tight schedule, we recommend booking ahead. Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every haircut is a home run. Located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for University Housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall. Today and tomorrow are both severe days as we're tracking a cold front that wants to bring the potential for heavy downpours and a flooding concern to the area. Widespread 3 to 4 inches of rain expected through Thursday, but some of us getting 6 to 8 inches of rain. Any one of those storms that gets going could produce winds that are 60 to 70 miles an hour and hail the size of quarters to $half-inch size. Temperature is going to remain mild with this severe weather threat. Stay with your 4029 news team for the very latest. I'm meteorologist Melissa Hall.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
All right, we're back here at a quarter to the hour on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963. Ryan in Prairie Grove has texted into the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here. You ran into a big bone robin.
Oh,
today.
my gosh. Yeah, we don't see a lot of big boned robins during the spring and summer months. It's mostly a late fall, winter thing.
Right. You want me to do the song?
Why not?
Big bone robin, bam-a-lam. Big bone robin, bam-a-lam.
Bill, back this has been about 3 years ago.
I have no idea.
4 years ago. I was.
It was yesterday, as far as I know. Everything was yesterday.
Sure. I was pulling out of my my driveway, and I saw this robin that was
chunky.
Yes, a chunky robin.
Okay,
plus size
robin.
Sturdy.
And what we learned, and I'd like
Husky.
to go to the end first and then work our way backwards if I can.
Okay, Mr. Van Doren, yes.
What I learned was that during the winter, something anatomically happens to the robins, and their feathers fluff out more, and it makes them look chunky,
big boned.
But we spent the better part of 2 hours coming up with a song to Big Boned Robin. We just asked if the robin was big boned, and that is not
Big Boned
Did
Robin.
anybody named Robin take offense to this?
Not sure. Don't remember. Probably blocked it out.
Steady, she's always ready. Big Bone Robin.
Yeah, Ryan's right. Bill, this is what we call burning an inning right now.
It's 15-2. We've got
we're
a
just
short
eating an
stop
inning
pitching.
right now. Yep,
that's what we got.
That's what we're doing in this segment. Is we're just burning an inning.
That's what we got. That's it.
Paying close attention to the sucker.
Yes. Very close.
Did you see? I might actually have a Sanders that I can root for now.
Oh yeah.
Did
Which
you see
one?
this?
Go ahead.
Shiloh has signed with an agent and fired his father.
He fired he fired Dad and hired Drew.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. All right.
During
Go
a
on.
Twitch live stream Saturday night with his brother sitting
Wait a
by
minute.
his side.
Did he do it on the stream?
Yeah. Shiloh says, Dad was our agent, but he hasn't been working out too good. So today I had to sign with an agent.
Okay.
And the fun fact, within about 10 minutes of firing Dad is when he got signed.
Yeah, he signed a free agent deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So
he's I don't know. I don't care. I don't care if Shiloh can play. We found the normal one, and that makes me happy. We found the normal one.
So, boy, dinner's got to be very awkward the next night. Right? I mean,
yeah, you're sitting at a table. You fired your dad.
You know what?
This happened to the Beach Boys, by the way.
I'm Team Shiloh on this one.
You're with me,
Yep.
all right?
Yeah.
This happened to the Beach Boys. Their dad, Murray, was their manager, and then they fired him. And he was. That's his name, Murray. And they fired him. And then Murray sold all their publishing and got all the money, or got $700,000, and they got nothing out of the deal.
You know what?
Murray was a creep.
I may get a Shiloh Sanders Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey.
Well,
he's not making the team.
Let's hope he gets. Let's get him a jersey first before we go buying jerseys. All right, let's calm down here.
So what you're saying is, if we can draw a comparison here, that Dion was the stuttering lawyer in the
the Austin Pendleton part.
Yes,
that's
one
right.
of the
The
great
public defender.
Hey, cousin Vinny them. I want him.
You're fired. I want him. That's exactly what happened.
That's terrific.
That's what happened. That phone that they gave him never rang, and he looked at his dad and went, "You're fired. I want him."
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. We found a Sanders we can root for.
Yes, that's right.
I mean, even though I told you guys, he's kind of a dirty, filthy player. But,
Fine. That's fine. That was fun.
But he did fire Dad.
He fired his dad.
And immediately got signed.
He seems to be the only one grounded in any level of reality I'm familiar with. Is to fire Dion to get an actual
Sanders.
agent.
You're a D1 bum.
Got fired by his kid. Huh.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Shador slid so much. Is they were trying to call an agent. There's no agent. They're like, we don't know what to do here. We don't just call people.
Next time Belichick speaks, Dion will be in the corner going, "We're not talking about that."
Oh man, that was good.
That's a great question. Did he like tell him like on the live stream, "You're fired"?
No, it just went. He just said he had to sign. It hasn't been working out, so I signed with another agent.
So yes, he said, "You're fired." This isn't working.
I hope he got that big gravelly Vince McMahon. You're fired.
That would be
Remember
nice.
that? You remember?
Yeah. No,
you don't remember that.
I was an
That was
adult. I don't watch wrestling.
Right. Well, I did back then.
I know.
It's okay.
It's okay. You know what? We all have our thing.
Yeah.
So all right, Shiloh Sanders, good for you.
Yeah,
breaking free, getting out of the cult.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
getting out of the Sanders cult.
The air
Gonna go
is fresher.
on his own feet.
The sun shines brighter. All of this stuff.
Be unemployed in August. Okay, cool.
And he could be a correspondent for Barstool or something, talking football. I don't know. He could do
JT's right.
something.
How bad do you have to be at your job that your own kid fires you?
Oh.
Did you let your dad represent you?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why?
I just wouldn't do that. No.
Your father's smart. He ran a business. He's got nothing going on. You're one of one to him. I mean, you would be his client. You wouldn't let him represent you?
He'd be. I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
Yes, you would.
I would not. No.
Would you let your mom represent you?
No, I
How
wouldn't.
about your sister?
No.
I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of your sister.
You should be. You should be. I am.
Yeah. Like your dad can get you one of those. If the negotiations break down, he's got plenty of money, so he can float you a loan or something like that at 6% interest.
You know what they did today?
Oh God,
my parents. Dad had already gone to the golf course. I called my mother, and I'm like, they went to this new restaurant that they've tried in Cersei today, and the waitress was like, it's my second day, and they were like, well, she was great, and my mom's like, I hope he tipped her really well. I'm like, well, because he's got plenty of money, he could tip her, pretty well, leave a $20 on the table.
Is your dad one of those cheap tippers?
No, not anymore. Not anymore. No.
Not on the radio, no.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That was a silly question.
Now, I remember many meals back in the day when $1 or $2 was left on the table afterwards.
$1?
This was the early 90s.
$1?
Maybe I was a kid and I'm remembering it incorrectly. I don't know.
Cheap. No wonder he's got all the money.
How do you think you get all the money?
Wow, you don't
share it with
tip
people.
man. Don't make people mad who can cut your hair or spit in your food. Don't make those people mad.
True.
I mean, that's life 101.
You're not wrong about this.
Thank you.
You're wrong about many things.
I have not been wrong about that yet. Take care of those people.
That's right. Oh, man. All right. 877-377-6963.
Shiloh.
The Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. Abner wants a Madden Iamaleava jersey.
I don't even think Robert would do that.
No. Well, to me, it seems like if he's going to have something made, he has to be able to sell a lot of them, not just one.
Right. You have to
make it
order
worth
them
the
in bulk.
while.
Now,
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about this yesterday. Like, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan and you have a Manziel jersey or a Tim Couch jersey, can you repurpose that?
Just put tape over it.
Yeah, just put tape over it and repurpose it as a Shador Sanders jersey. Buzz over at Sawyer's, fellow broadcaster from the Northside Grizzlies. Been in business since 1990, locally owned and operated, serving the River Valley in Northwest Arkansas. Sunrooms, patio covers, pergolas, driveways, and windows, including decorative concrete from permit to completion. New motorized louvered pergolas as well. 100% financing available, no job too small or large. Licensed and bonded and insured on all sizes of the project. Does commercial and residential, lifetime products and warranties, quality workmanship, everything for the outside of the house. Online at Sawyers-Sunrooms.com. You call him. Tell him go dog. He loves that.
Yeah, do that.
He loves that.
Stay with us.
It's Tuesday, April 29th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. Today is a severe day. Severe storms are threatening Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley today. Be sure to download the free 4029 News app to stay weather aware. The Crawford County Quorum Court decided the library system will pay $113,000 in legal fees to the parents who sued the county. Some local counties and cities will have elections on May 13th. Early voting begins a week from today. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista.
I thought that was a members-only place.
No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio.
Well, let's go. I'm starving.
Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit BellaVistaPOA.com APACARCOLA.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Is your lawn looking like it hit the snooze button one too many times, weeds creeping in, grass barely hanging on? It's time for a makeover Lawn Pride style. Our 7-step program does it all, from kicking weeds to pampering your lawn with the nutrients it needs to thrive. Thicker, greener, and yes, way healthier. And here's the kicker. Your first application is free when you sign up for 5 or more treatments. Free! Ready to turn your yard into the envy of the neighborhood? Trust Lawn Pride, because your lawn deserves a little TLC. Visit lawnpride.com to kick off your lawn's glow up today. Lawn Pride, professional care, unbeatable price, and results that'll have your lawn singing.
Breaking Benjamin. Awaken the Fallen Tour. Saturday, May 3rd. The Walmart Anthem, Northwest Arkansas, with special guests Wage War and Lakeview. Tickets on sale now at amptickets.com. Don't miss Stained and Breaking Benjamin.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it, like that. Ask your phone, group chat, smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time, no waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs, and the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We're back. 877-377-6963, the Lewis Automotive Group hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. Call, text, sit there, whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I got enough problems in the world. You don't want me telling you what to do. That's for sure. You don't want that.
No,
You
I
don't need that.
Totally agree.
Right. That's right. We have made the necessary adjustments. It is pergola, not pergola.
That's what the internet says.
That's right. But you know what? You do live your truth, man. Whatever you want to do. Again, I'm not telling you what to do.
Buzz knows I'm illiterate. He knows. I mean, this isn't news.
Oh, man. By the way, we were talking earlier about how, well, you really don't want to be presented with honesty, do you? You just want pom-pom waving nonsense.
Well,
you don't want honesty, do you?
What are we talking about?
You really don't. Well, when we were talking earlier about how difficult it is when times are tough, here in particular, because it's really the only thing going on that people care about. We got like a handful of people going, well, it's like this everywhere. Not necessarily. Nebraska, that's the only thing going on up there. Nobody cares about Creighton basketball, really. The Alabama and Auburn thing, but that's just, it's split in that state. You got two different things going on. I don't know. And by the way, I don't really care how it is anywhere else because I live here and you live here too. So what happens anywhere else, I don't care about. It doesn't matter to me at all. I care about what happens here. And this is what I've observed here when how they turn on their own faster than anybody else.
Again,
it's amazing.
It's a symptom of the sport. And look, if we're talking about Kane Archer, I assume that's who we're talking about.
Well, that was the on-ramp to the conversation. Yes, Kane Archer, if you missed it, committed to UCF.
As I tell my uncle, who cannot figure out certain things about college athletics and why certain teams can't play certain, you have to have two to tango in order for Kane Archer may have wanted Arkansas. Arkansas may have not wanted Kane Archer, or vice versa. Arkansas wanted Kane Archer. Kane Archer doesn't want Arkansas. You have to have two to make that relationship work. But what you hear from more often than not, and let's use this example, and we gotten some text on it saying, "Oh, he's not that good." Yes, he is. But you get the noisy minority. You get the people who've just been bottling up, who are opportunists at the drop of a hat to say something negative about a kid. Say something positive about the kid. Good for him. Man, he's going to Orlando. You know what?
He may come back someday.
He's going to Orlando. Going to play football. Get paid. You're not. Okay? I mean, just drop it at that. I wish the kid well, man. Let him go.
Particularly now, because again, he may be back here. I mean, nobody's tied anywhere for 4 or 5 years anymore. You go somewhere, you try it. You either get tired of it or you do all you can do there. You move on to the next thing. So, yeah, there's no reason to ever say anything.
Well, look at
totally critical.
Who's the kid from Earl? The quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
You know who I'm talking? Jerry Bohannon went down, won a Big 12 title, down at Baylor.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a ring.
Yeah.
Wish him well. You're getting kids from other parts of the state. Are they saying the same thing from where they're from?
But there is this massive disconnect between how fans think it is when you play here versus how it actually is for the player when you play here, is what I believe. And we just have this tremendous blind spot to the experience of thinking it's all great when it's not all great. I mean, we've heard the stories and seen, we've read the stuff online about some of these people through the years. And yes, that is a small part of it, but it's a very loud part of it. And when you're recruiting against somebody, that's the part you're going to cite, not the nice people.
But we also understand that once the ratings came out, and I'll use J.J. Andrews as an example. J.J.'s got it down to 3 schools. Arkansas is one of them. When J.J. Andrews gets his 4th star, and he's a 4-star, he's a top 100 player, we just put this, we make this assumption that, well, Arkansas's got to be in there. They have to be in there because it's his home state school. That's not always the case. Sometimes, the kid doesn't want it. Sometimes the school goes, you know what, he's not for us. And then we get, as fans, because there's no information is released on either side, we get stuck in the mushy middle where it's, well, why isn't he coming here? He didn't want Arkansas. We hate him. Well, J.J. Andrews Arkansas may have cooled off, may have recruited somebody else, gone, and I'm using him as an example because he hasn't committed. But if he goes to Missouri, well, use Andrew Boateng, Gatorade Player of the Year 2 years ago. I mean, that's a kid that wanted to come here. Musselman didn't want him.
Right.
So he went to Missouri.
Right.
Okay. I mean, don't blame the kid.
No.
And I think it's worse in football, quite honestly. I think it's worse in football than basketball.
Let me think on that.
Here's why.
Okay.
In basketball now, You have Calipari, who casts a nationwide net.
Right.
Musselman casted a nationwide net. Mike Anderson recruited his friends.
His kids, friends, kids.
Pelfrey recruited nobody.
Good Lord.
But like I don't think and in basketball it's not the numbers are important because you've only got X number of roster spots. You get 13 roster spots. So with somebody like with Calipari, he's going nationwide. With football, the local we always say, well, the state kids have always come to Arkansas. No, they haven't. Last 30 years since they've joined the league, and we've had this conversation before, but there's so much more information for these kids out there. They are exposed to other things through 7-on-7 tournaments and traveling around the country and all the phone calls. They're exposed to other programs. Put every game on TV. Kid wants to go to Florida State, he can watch Florida State on TV. Arkansas is a choice. It's not their only choice any longer, especially in football. And in that regard, and I'll use Kane Archer as an option, I don't think Arkansas would have been a great fit for him. SMU would have been a terrific fit for him. UCF will be a good fit for him. Appy State would have been a really good fit for him. Arkansas may not have been the ideal fit. That system is a lot different than they run at UCF.
And really, like, there's so much uncertainty with Arkansas football. Like, you may love it here, and then there's a change, and then you don't like the new person, and you're out. Or you may not like these people. They may bring new people in, and then you may, you may have a better connection with the next people coming in. It's just a very, I don't think enough is being said about how tenuous the situation is with football. I think that we just assume Pittman's got a lifetime contract. I don't think that's the way it is. Maybe it is, but I don't think it is. So, it's not. Arkansas doesn't project right now in football. Nothing exciting is going on here. There is zero buzz once again going into the summertime with Arkansas football. Nothing. There is zero energy, excitement, nothing with the program. Because of that, the second part of this is, what's going to happen? There is uncertainty. Is this going to be the way it is, or are they going to be changes down the road? You get caught up in that and then get kind of lost in the shuffle in your college career. Unless, like you said, Scott Frost gets a giant job somewhere, he's probably going to be at UCF at least for 2 years.
Yep.
And then maybe he goes again. Maybe he says, you know what, I tried the big job thing. I got the big payday. Now I'm just going to hang out here and do this the rest of my life.
Some kids want to leave.
And some people just don't want to be in. They want to see what else is out there in the world.
It's a whole big country out there, and if you've got the options, which he does, why not go explore a little bit?
Right.
Take a look around. There are other schools in the country than the University of Arkansas.
Yeah. And by the way, for the people texting in here, if you're going to predict the upcoming season record, they're playing 12 games. So don't send me a prediction with 11 games. They're playing 12. Just as they've played 12 games for like 20 years now. When's the last time they played an 11-game schedule? Like the 90s?
Been a while.
Yeah. They're playing 12. So either brush up on your arithmetic or know that there's 12 games, okay? Just help us out here. That just kind of bogs down the situation here. Here's a text, guys. He doesn't have the heart of a Razorback. All right,
there it is. All right. And then we have cut to the heart of the matter.
Scene.
All right.
There you go. Let's see here.
Yes.
I'm not reading that.
Okay.
I will say this though. About so you got Texas coming in here for baseball this weekend.
Yes.
Is anyone else exhausted in every time Arkansas plays Texas in something? We have to wrap ourselves in the flag of nostalgia for a bygone era when you hated them and they hated us and the news anchors didn't want you to say the T word on TV. Is anyone else tired of this nonsense?
Who's doing that?
It's popping up. It's popping up over the last couple of days.
Football, that's one thing. You play them in basketball, all right. Baseball, nah.
I am so tired of the nostalgia of this. They're them and you're you, and that's the end of it. Like, this is not. It's going to take a long time for this to be a real rivalry again. Missouri is more hated here by a lot of people than Texas. Some people still hate Texas. I understand that, but man, in large part thanks to Eli, I mean, you got people wanting Missouri to lose in everything.
Well,
Table
yes.
tennis.
And-
I mean, this all of it.
We haven't mentioned the 0-21 today.
Man, and here's hoping. And, you
Yeah.
know, they're going to lose a non-con tonight
Yeah,
to Kansas.
yeah,
Their bitter
yeah.
rival. I love that. I love that journey for them. So it's just like, I don't care about what happened 100 years ago. Like, they're going to play this weekend, weather permitting, and I'm into that. Tell me about that. Don't tell me a story from a bygone era that I don't care about anymore.
Well, I don't know if anybody's passing or spinning yarns about Razorback baseball and Texas baseball. Now, football, different thing. I mean, celebrate the fact the number one team in the country is coming in. You got a chance to play the number one team 3 straight days. That's a big series.
Big opportunity.
It's a big opportunity.
Figure it out, and you got them on your field.
Right. Now, you can hate Texas, but, you know, all right, it's going to be intense over there.
I don't hate them as much as I hate other teams.
Okay.
And I'm on both sides of this because I was a Southwest Conference kid where you hated Texas. Then they went away. Fine. Then you get into this SEC thing, and you try and figure it out. You know, who do you not like? LSU, Ole Miss, whatever. Missouri now. Honestly, I'm kind of annoyed by A&M more than all of them. If we're going to be totally
why,
I just find them irritating. I don't like that they're yell leaders dressed like people who pump your gas. It just all bothers me. They're making out after touchdowns. They're not in actual military. But they're wearing the uniforms. It's a stolen valor situation.
It's ROTC.
It's just it just all annoys me.
Okay.
They bury a dog outside the football stadium.
Well, okay. Well, it's not like they're doing it every game.
And when the dog barks, class is dismissed. Okay, I do kind of like that rule.
That would have been very, very. That would have been nice.
Reveille?
Yeah. Barks. We're out.
Has anyone ever dog-napped Reveille? Has anyone tried that?
No.
Oh,
Don't dog nap Reveille.
What? I mean, I'm not going to hurt the dog.
Like, you
I'm
want to
just
steal
going
a
to take
statue of Reveille?
No. I want the real thing. And, you know, it's going to cost you. You got all that oil money. Figure it out. They built a 100,000 seat stadium, or upgraded their stadium to what in like 4 months.
Yeah.
They got plenty. They have plenty of money.
They bought that thing at IKEA.
Right.
Because they just assembled that thing and bam,
Right.
It went from like 80 to 100
And
overnight.
Graham's got it. A&M is just a cosplay place. That's all they're doing down there. All right, it's annoying, and Missouri's annoying because they think they've actually accomplished something. I believe Missouri still has a losing record all time in football. I think
they may.
I think that's right. So calm down. Anyway,
they've won 10 games back-to-back years.
The point of all of this is that I don't hate Texas. I don't like Texas, but I don't hate them like I do. So Kentucky basketball, probably who I hate more than anybody else. Those people need to be dealt with. I mean, I just cannot stand that fan base.
Okay.
At all. So I don't know. That's just me.
I love everybody.
We know you. You're the great peacemaker.
Yeah, that's me.
You're a regular Salvador Dali over there or something.
Yep. I am.
Missouri's all-time football record is 721, 593. Get this, 52 ties since the 1901.
You know what? I wish we'd go back to ties too while we're at it. Bring them back.
I'll ask.
Do you want to watch trick shot bowling from the 5-yard line? That's not football anymore. In this college overtime is terrible.
I need people to close the loop. I don't like ties.
Oh, you don't like ties?
I don't like ties. Although my school benefited from one of the most famous ties ever.
Yes, they did. They did.
10-10 Irish win.
Right. Yes.
1966. So no, I'm not.
If you want to have overtime in the playoffs, fine. But in the regular season, do we really need to watch Georgia Tech and Georgia play 9 periods again?
Yeah, let's say yes.
Why do we want to see that?
Because one of the best games of the year was Georgia and Georgia Tech. 43-40, something like that. It was a great game.
And Tech got robbed.
They did get hosed. They got hosed.
By the refs. They were cheated.
They did. They got cheated by the referees.
Nobody said anything about it.
Well, no, because Sankey put the gag order on everybody.
Right, of course.
And it's just
except
Georgia.
Us.
Yeah, except us.
We didn't get the memo on that. Oh. All right. Well, there you go.
There's 721 in like 200 games over 500.
Yeah.
There goes that idea.
Yeah, so much for that. They've done a good job the last decade to make that up.
Yeah, put Arkansas on the schedule. You can count that one.
Oh man, see, that was unnecessary.
Okay,
that was completely unnecessary.
Yeah, on the first I hate it.
Okay, all right. Right now, you don't hate everybody.
No, I love everybody.
All right.
Everybody love everybody.
Yoli. E-L. Ruscin and Zach back in a moment here on ESPN Arkansas. Let me tell you, remind you about Cart Pass Social in Lowell. This is Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. Weather's kind of bad right now. Next few days, maybe the weekend. That doesn't mean you don't have to play. you can go play at Kart Pass Social. They've got their pro-grade golf simulators with hundreds and hundreds of your favorite courses loaded in there all ready to go for you. Join a league. Don't join a league. Get a membership. Get a membership. You can do all of that. Whatever you want to do, you're in control here. Have your company event there at Kart Pass Social. Whatever you're looking for. Go to kartpasssocial.com and get all the information you need. kartpasssocial.com. They are located on Grant Place in Lowell, across from Atwoods. It's on Monroe Street. You turn left there onto Grant Place, and you can't miss it. Kart Path Social, #1 destination for indoor golf in Northwest Arkansas. kartpasssocial.com.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Is Cialis Daily really better than Viagra?
If you like spontaneity, the answer is yes. So when the mood strikes, you're ready to go.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is definitely much happier.
When you take it, you're ready to go.
Does Cialis Daily last longer than Viagra?
Guys are raving that their results last even longer.
My partner thinks that I am a rock star.
Because it is effective.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch, big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and it's just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day.
I need to sit though.
Right.
Finally make a putt.
Let's go tap in pars.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at Rhoback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your #1 source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the #1 online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the
800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Is Cialis Daily really better than Viagra?
If you like spontaneity, the answer is yes. So when the mood strikes, you're ready to go.
I felt like a young man again. My wife is definitely much happier.
When you take it, you're ready to go.
Does Cialis Daily last longer than Viagra?
Guys are raving that their results last even longer.
My partner thinks that I am a rock star.
Because it is effective, I say I'm on a second honeymoon.
It's literally life-changing.
Are 30-day sample packs available?
You can now access a 30-day sample pack at TryRexMD.com with generics if appropriate. Online approval at TryRexMD.com is simple, with medication delivered direct to your door. There's no copay, no doctor office visit, and your shipping is always free. Visit TryRexMD.com to get your sample pack. That's TryRexMD.com.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right. Almost 24 minutes after the hour here on Ruskin and Zach. Let's go to the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Rob is with us in Fort Smith. Hello, Rob.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
What's up, man?
What I was going to say is, Ruskin, I actually agree with you on the Texas thing, because unless you live back in Frank Broyles and Darryl Royal and Clay Henry, then nobody cared about that. But they did. But if you're maybe 40 to 55, LSU was our bigger people to watch because it meant something. And from 35 all the way to 18, I've not seen us have anybody yearly that it meant something to play like it used to. See what y'all think about it.
Yeah, I mean, you had that run, in the late 90s to 2000s. The LSU games seemed to always be for something. Either they were going to win the division and you were trying to keep them from it, or you were trying to win the division, like in 2002. In 2007, they were number one. You knock them off. They still won the national title anyway, though, in that triple overtime game. In the teens, you haven't played somebody. I guess it'd be A&M because you lose to them all the time. I mean, that's about the only thing we can say about a rivalry here is you're just tired of losing to somebody, because there hasn't really been anybody you've been even Steven with.
But
all that
every
much.
sport's individual. Football, you have your rival.
Football, I think,
okay, you have your rivals in football. Basketball, it's Kentucky.
Yes.
In baseball, I don't know. Pick one.
People don't like LSU
or Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
It's not Texas in any of those. Right. Now, I mean, it's
but it
nice.
Could be again
in football. I think
it could be again, but it's not yet. So you can't force it. But you just have to let it.
That's
let
what
it
this
play
sport
out.
is. It's like the NFL. The NFL is year-to-year rivalries. Teams pop up. They go away. Chiefs Eagles is great right now. 2 years from now, probably won't be anything. But in college sports, we traffic in nostalgia and making it. That we've always hated them. They've always hated us. I don't think it's going to change. But it's for each sport, it's individual. Like I look at Arkansas Texas baseball, and there's no history to me. And I was my freshman year of college was the last year they were in the SWC.
Right.
To me, there's no history there. Now, in Ole Miss and LSU, schools that I saw throughout my college career and then on, okay, yeah, I get it. Basketball, it's Kentucky.
Yeah,
I
no doubt.
I don't think
that's
there's
the
any,
easiest one to
there's
figure
no
out.
discussion about that.
Yeah.
In football, it's been weird because there have been periods where Arkansas was good, but they're always like the second team to somebody else's rival. A&M has always had Texas. LSU always had whoever. The football thing, the Texas Arkansas football thing has a chance, but you're always going to be second to Texas A&M.
Right.
Always be second to that.
I think in football, right? If we're doing this right now, and we're not talking about 100 years of history and all the other, all the other stuff from the past. If we're just doing recent history, I mean, A&M joining the league kind of ruined football in a lot of ways because you were the closest team to that East Texas recruiting ground with SEC on your polo shirt or whatever. Well, that ended that, and Arkansas has beaten them one time since they joined the league in 2012. Once, and that was Pittman of all people. Go figure.
Yeah,
that's baseball, Susan. So it's and the game is usually close. And weird stuff happens, like the KJ, leaping fumble from the 3-yard line. That might be the one, just because it sticks in your craw more than any other game usually does. But it's also earlier in the year, and rivalry games in that sport are supposed to be later in the year.
It's also played in a neutral site, which kills.
Not anymore, though. That's
which
ending.
kills a lot of it.
That's true.
TA in Las Vegas says not one team in the SEC circles the Arkansas game for football. Bull. Missouri does.
Oh, he does.
Eli makes it a point.
He does. He wants to teach you a lesson every time.
And he has.
This is the state that told him he wasn't good enough to coach a high school team. He has a point to make.
Yeah.
Every time. Every single time. That's how that goes. But it's hard. The LSU game was perfect when it was in November. It's the last game of the year. It usually meant the division. It was on that Friday, Black Friday on CBS all those years. And it was just perfect. And then that went away because the SEC realized they had better TV value putting LSU against somebody else in that real estate than Arkansas. And get a bigger audience with A&M or somebody else. So they changed it.
But when Arkansas had McFadden and that group, that was a pretty fun game. And had a lot of stars in it. It's just as Arkansas's kind of been listless the last couple of years. It's been tough. Yeah. It's been tough to sell that game on Black Friday.
Yeah, and now they don't play it anymore or whatever. Here's a text on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. I'm sick of the nostalgia in regards to Texas. I hate everyone equally. Well, there you go.
There you go. That's
what
fair.
I'm talking about.
That's fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that.
That's right. That's what I like. Nate says Ole Miss was a rival for a bit. Yeah, when Nutt went there, like immediately after he left here, and then that faded away.
But that was based on circumstance, not necessarily the rivalry. It was based on your former coach. Your ex is over there.
Right. There's another guy that knows Tom Mars pretty well. Houston Nutt.
Yeah,
they got to do with some
they know
legal things once upon a time. So that's what happened there. We got a car chase guy texting.
Okay.
In. Now, this is an interesting one that we haven't. We are now ending the rivalry discussion, I think. All right.
You want like the official separation?
All right. I don't need that. This isn't controversial or edgy or anything. It's just a different thing to talk about here. But car chase guy has written in here. Do the Rubes know? We're off to a good start.
Never start a sentence with "Do the Rubes know?"
I haven't even read the rest of this. Okay. I just read the first part. I'm like, we can run with this. Do the Rubes know they only need real ID to fly? I ran over to the Magic DMV in the undisclosed Ruscin and Zach location that Zach discloses far too often for their liking. Yeah. And there was a line out the door and down the block.
My bad.
Meemaw and Papaw in front of me were getting them. I asked them if they're traveling, and they said no. They don't even like going to town, like Fayetteville.
Right.
Yes. So you don't need a real ID to drive? You just need it to fly?
Right.
Okay.
Makes no sense.
So if you're not flying, you don't need to be in the line.
That is correct.
Okay, all right.
And were these not issued 5 years ago? Because I've had one for a while.
They were issued for a while. Then there was that scare where we had to get them. Then they postponed it for a little bit, and now they're reinforcing it.
I just don't know what if you've got the star on it, you've got it. I've had that on mine for years.
I got mine last year, and then I was hoping to get a new ID, but no.
Where's the star?
In the upper right.
Upper right
on the Arkansas. God, put your glasses on. This is embarrassing.
That actually is.
Let me see it. Show it to me. You don't have it.
I don't have it.
You don't
Okay.
have it. You can't fly. Unless you got a passport, then you can fly. There's a way around that.
All right. So I'm not flying. Good to know.
You can also not go in certain government buildings without the real ID. We're being told here also.
Cool. Okay. Which government buildings?
But my regular license was going to expire in 26, right?
Okay.
So last year, and this was when there was only one revenue office because the Rogers one got hit by the tornado. So I went to Bentonville. That was a miserable experience. God almighty. So I'm in there for an hour and a half. And I get the new real ID, and it also expires in 2026. And I'm like, well, what do I get in this line again? And so now I got to go back this year again.
Yes, you do.
And I got to do the whole thing.
Where are you
again.
going?
What do you mean, where am I going?
Well, why would you have to go back in? And
Well, because my license expires in 26 now.
Just raw dog.
Or it's 25. I mean, this is 25, right?
Yeah, this is 25.
What year is it?
It's 2025.
Okay, it expires this year.
You're sure?
No, because it's in my car.
I don't know when the license expires.
You cannot read. I mean,
okay.
you
No,
can't.
I got 2 more years on this.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Let's see here. Oh, I got a text here in a private line from whatever we call Colton. I don't know what we call him.
Yeah, Colton.
Colton.
We call him Colton.
He was getting his real ID Thursday.
Uh-huh.
He says there was a man with a 10-gallon hat that brought a dog who kept barking when he shouted at the woman who couldn't help him fix the tidal issue on his pontoon. I'm not traveling anytime soon. We should do a remote at the revenue office just to watch all the dumb stuff that happens all day because it's every day.
Has Walmart, has the revenue office replaced Walmart as like the place where the weirdest stuff happens?
It's always, it's both.
Okay.
You could go either way. You could go either way. But yeah. Man brought his dog who was barking
do I
at
need
the woman.
to bust out the hot dog cart and we just go down to?
Yeah, I think so.
And we'll just start serving people in line.
Yeah, I think we should.
Do that?
Yeah.
Can you sell snacks in there?
Why not?
I'm not just going to sell. No, I'll give
No,
the
we'll
snacks.
give them away.
We'll give them away.
Popcorn, peanuts.
Because if I sell them, I got to get a license.
You got to get a permit and all that.
But if I'm just giving
If
it
you don't
away,
have a
then
real ID, you can't get the permit. You know how it is.
Forgot about that. Yeah, you're right about that. Oh, yeah.
Why can't we just go back to the day where you had the paper? You're not old enough to remember this. You had the paper ID, no picture. It was just a document that you kept in your wallet.
No, I don't remember.
Had just
that.
a paper ID on it.
Have you guys ever gotten pulled over with a British person?
Huh?
When I played rugby, one of our guys was no. He was an exchange student and he was coming back to Colorado with me to go skiing. Got pulled over in the middle of nowhere, Kansas. It was a legal size just piece of paper. Somewhere on that it had his name and it said he could drive.
Peter got pulled over in Bentonville.
That cop was so confused.
Yep.
He just told us to keep moving.
And that's exactly what happened to Peter when he was here at Christmas. Peter got pulled over up in Bentonville, handed him his Aussie driver's license, and the cop was like, yeah, look, slow it down.
Like, what are you from Melmac? What is this? I don't know what
just
to do with
slow
this.
it down. And Peter's trying to explain to him, he's like showing him all the documents and things that he has for the car. He's just like, look, just slow it down. This is the juice is not worth the squeeze.
Right.
In that particular instance.
The holiday season, we got other things to do.
Right. You don't want to pull Peter. And plus, I think the cop understood that if he pulled Peter over, Peter was going to jail.
Yeah.
That was not
we don't want to get the embassy involved and all this sort of stuff too, right?
Boy, that'd be fun.
That's a lot of paperwork.
That is a lot of paperwork.
A lot of paperwork.
A lot of people talking to you, and I don't need that.
For your local county mountie, that's a lot of paperwork. Yeah.
Especially that time of year.
That's right. Yes, exactly.
lot of paperwork.
Someone's nice enough to bring food to the station house. You can't go have some free food.
Right.
You got all this paperwork.
You're missing the Christmas party.
Because you're arrested at international.
Right?
Yeah.
They're doing the white elephant, and you're filling out Magumbo's paperwork.
Magumbo.
What a great word. What a great word. That's a great word.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Dufresne's on the phone.
No.
Dufresne, what's up, man?
Hey guys, I got a couple things.
Hang on. Proper introductions. Bill Dufresne is a felon. Did a stretch at Rikers for car theft. But go ahead.
Okay, cool.
I got two things, and it's not a prank, so Ruscin, don't hang up on me for the second part.
Oh, I see. That's a good one, Dufresne. You pay attention. I like this.
I like that.
So the first one was I was watching the draft, and y'all might have covered this, but maybe I missed it. So whenever Landon Jackson got drafted, they did like a little expose on his philanthropy work.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
Yes.
Did the university just kind of like ignore all that when he was here?
No, you had to pay the fee and get all those stories. They weren't willing to share those with the regular media, though. No.
Oh, okay. So for $9.99 a month,
Correct.
Propaganda
Yes.
Plus, I would.
Okay. All of the good news is on Propaganda Plus. That's where you find all that stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
That's where I messed up. I did not order it, or I lost my debit card at the Nelly concert, so maybe they didn't get the new number.
Okay, back up. I have some questions. Why were you at a Nelly concert?
Why were you not at the Nelly concert?
Good
It was
answer.
amazing.
Good,
He
good
got
answer.
you there.
Good answer.
Point for Dufresne.
Where did you approximately lose your debit card at the Nelly concert?
Between row 3 and row 5.
Okay, what's your
good seats?
What's your go-to Nelly song?
I mean, Air Forces.
Okay, all right.
Air Force One.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Is he the one that wore the Band-Aid?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What's part 2, Dufresne?
So you remember when y'all did a radiothon for Children's Hospital?
Yes, sir.
I really only donated because I wanted to make y'all's show look good, because I don't like being told that I'm stupid from a guy that doesn't know the difference between sales tax and income tax.
Woo.
Okay.
But then so about a month ago, I had a son born.
Oh, congratulations!
And he was born with. Thank you.
Please tell me you named him
He
Red.
was born with Town.
Brooks would have been nice. But go ahead.
Yeah, river or stream. Yeah. But he was born with esophageal atresia, which means his throat wasn't connected. And so we were life flighted from Fayetteville to Little Rock, and the people at Children's saved his life.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so basically, I just want to go on air saying that if anyone from Children's Hospital needs a favor, I got y'all for life, because y'all saved my boy's life. And I don't care if you're a surgeon or a janitor or a cafeteria worker or a nurse. If y'all need a favor, get in touch with Ruscin and Zach. They know how to get a hold of me.
All right.
All righty, man. I'm glad to hear he's doing better.
Just another
Yes,
another day at the office. Thank you, Dufresne, for sharing that. I'm glad everything is going better there. Wow, there you go. All right.
Incredible people over there. We know that.
Yes, absolutely. Goes without saying. And they love what they do.
Yes, they do.
They love what
they do.
Coming in on off hours just to see certain patients going through certain stuff. Pretty great stuff. Do you hear a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah, I'm at the break. I'm going to go figure out what the hell is going on out in the lobby. Does anybody else hear that?
I think it's a hairdryer.
Where?
Across the hall.
No chance. It's like right outside our wall.
Is it a fan?
I don't.
All right, we're going to investigate this. Stay with us.
He's going to do it now.
Ruscin and Zach will return.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, we're the Lewis brothers here from Lewis Automotive. We've got some exciting news to share with you today. As you know, during the month of March was our ultimate challenge, and we got some big news.
Absolutely. During the month of March, we set a huge goal of cars that we needed to sell, and we're here to let you know that we not only hit that goal, we exceeded that goal. So we just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you to our employees. Thank you for the families for supporting them during this month. And thank you to the customer for not only buying, but for selling us your vehicle as well.
Halftime with Phil Elson and Matt Jones is going live from one of Fayetteville's gyms. Join them this Friday, May 2nd from 11 to 2 at Swift's Jewelry on the Square, right next to Hugo's. Just in time for Mother's Day and graduation, Swift's Pearls and Roses deal. Buy a 24-karat gold-trimmed rose for $124 and get a freshwater pearl necklace and bracelet free, a $99 value. Make your plans now. Join Halftime live at Swift's Jewelry this Friday, 11 to 2 in downtown Fayetteville. Make it special. Make it Swift's.
It's the time of year all about stepping up to the plate and making every play count. And when your vehicle takes a hit, you need a repair team that knows how to rally. Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body has been family owned and operated for over 40 years and is proud to be iCar Gold Class certified, putting them in the elite 15% of collision repair shops nationwide. For expert repairs that get you back in the lineup, call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body at 479-751-3801 or visit CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
For over 8 years, QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in non-surgical relief for joint pain. Over 50,000 satisfied patients. That's right. People with knee and back pain now living pain-free. Shoulder and hip pain gone. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. What they are doing is nothing short of remarkable. They're using biologic growth factors with robust healing properties, carefully and strategically placed in your joint. It's a powerful and potent way to give your joints new life, repairing old tissue. And the best part, with QC Kinetics, there's no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. This is an all-natural cellular level option with lasting relief. Imagine doing all the things you enjoy this summer without being slowed down by that awful joint pain. Call QC Kinetics now and learn more about these cutting-edge treatments that can help you live your best life. 479-999-1234. Call 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Mother's Day is coming up fast and you don't want to drop the ball. Show the incredible moms in your life how much you love and appreciate them with a thoughtful gift from Pro Flowers. Ordering takes just minutes, and Pro Flowers' large selection of modern arrangements at affordable prices are sure to make you look like a gift-giving pro. Visit proflowers.com/sports or use the code SPORTS at checkout for $15 off your Mother's Day order. All Pro Flowers orders are backed by our 7-day freshness guarantee, so you can gift easy with Pro Flowers.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth.
And we're at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, where's Matt?
Beer hats here. Come get your bases loaded beer hats here.
Matt, what are you doing?
Well, with how well the baseball team's doing, I thought I'd make sure that the fans know where they can get those famous yellow hats.
Not only do we have the beer hats, but we also have the team hats and jerseys to match.
So I guess you could say when it comes to Razorback baseball, we have all the bases covered.
You really hit it out of the park with that one.
Yeah, a real grand slam of a pun.
Definitely not a strikeout.
Anyway, Hog fans, if you're looking for something with a hog on it, come by the Stadium Shop on Razorback at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
That's right. Or you can go to their websites,
Dad, I think what you mean to say is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
And whether it's a shirt, pool table, or anything in between, come by the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
The Stadium Shop is the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in the country.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We will be watching for the redevelopment of showers and storms throughout the evening and overnight hours, and some of those could also be severe. And wind and hail the main concerns, but an isolated tornado is still possible tonight. We'll be watching those carefully at 4029. As we go into our Wednesday, we should see more storms push back into the area later in the morning, into the afternoon. Some of those could also be severe, with highs on Wednesday in the low 70s. Things quiet down tomorrow night with another stray shower possible Thursday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach show's been streamed in 158 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Shoulder Blade, Kentucky. You want to stream it too? It's hithatline.com. Been there. What? I've completely lost my place.
Oh, no, not again.
Yeah.
Somebody reboot Zach.
Oh, yeah. If you got one of them Google Play Alexa things, just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Or if you're like Patrick today, you know that the Hit That Line app is now running like a North Korean car. You can go there and check us out.
Well, the printer has you all jacked up, doesn't it?
Well, okay. So we've solved the vacuum mystery.
Oh, hold on. It's very tense in here right now. Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yeah, go ahead.
There might be an investment being made by now one of us here.
Right.
It was 2 of us here on this soccer match on CBS
Arsenal
Sports
and Paris Saint-Germain.
And there have been 2 near misses in the last break that we were just stunned.
Oh, yeah. Just unbelievably.
Stunned. One hit the bar, and the other missed the left post by about 6 inches.
Yeah, it was tough.
Now, before the break, we told you we heard a vacuum.
Not just a vacuum, like a vacuum.
Yeah. Dufresne's here pouring his heart out about his kid, and thank God he's doing better with Children's Hospital and everything. And we hear this in the background. There's a man here, and he is, I don't know.
And they've been here a while. Let's put that out.
They have been here for many hours. Our copier is screwed up, and they're fixing it.
That's why I bought one.
They are
detailing.
They are detailing
our copier. They got the thing on blocks, and he was in there with the old shop vac detailing our copier. I've never seen that.
We're going to be
before.
printing in full color. Man. It's
Pulled
gonna be
it out in the hall.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah. That's service right there. Shout out to that to TDS, right? Yeah. Getting it done.
I've never seen a full copier detail.
I've never seen that before either. It must be in really bad shape where they had to get the shop vac out.
What's that new thing? The ceramic? Are we getting the ceramic coating on this thing?
Oh, listen. If
the Carnauba wax,
if it costs money, no.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Did we go in for the full? With the platinum package, or the silver?
We got the second wash with the extra shine on it.
We're on tier 3, not tier 1.
Poor guy's like hunched over. He's got the thing. He's in there.
He's been working on that thing for 4 hours.
I would just shoot it and get another one.
That's what
I'd
do. Old Yeller this thing.
We'll take it out back. Look, I got a baseball bat in the car.
We'll put "Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster" on the radio.
Beat it. Absolutely.
We got a bomb.
Yeah, that's true. We've got a bomb.
We'll go Michael and Samir on it, like in Office Space. That's what we need to do with that thing.
A lot of things going on around here today.
Well, and we're easily distracted. So
that is also
it was like, why is there the other thing that was confusing? There's no carpet here.
No.
So why was there a vacuum going? Now we know.
Yeah. I mean, I heard it. Like when Dufresne was talking, I heard it. I took my headphones off. I'm like, okay, there's a vacuum. And then you were like, does somebody hear a vacuum? I'm like, yes. I thought it was just me.
BE texted in. Now, Biff, don't forget the second coat of wax. Don't con me.
I don't think my text line's working.
But here's the thing. People might think you guys are joking about that. It really was up on block.
Yes, it really was.
I cannot tell a lie. That is what happened. That's what's going on out there.
Air.
Right. It's undergoing major surgery out there. Hopefully it pulls through. The
just found out why I was getting the text.
Why is that?
I was on the old line.
Oh, you did it. You did it. I've done that like 3 times.
I was on the old line. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at all these texts. I got some reading to do during the break.
We can do the next 2 hours. You catching up?
Yeah,
all right.
That's fun.
This is perfect.
Oh man.
Dr. K says make sure he changes the oil. I mean every 10,000 sheets you got to change the oil on that thing, right? Something like that,
man.
Synthetic or we're probably on high mileage.
Yeah, we're 10W40.
Yeah, we're way up there. Yeah,
that printer's old.
Yeah, Gilligan's making fun of us for having a copier.
Yeah, we're not real sure why we got one, but we do.
Well, how would we print all the paperwork if we didn't have a copier? We got to have you got paperwork, you got to have a copier. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's see here.
Okay, yeah, let's I'm catching up now. People going, what's going on behind us and all. It was, hey man, look, if you don't work it, we're kind of bougie here. I mean, you give me another place of business that gets their copier detailed.
Patrick in Hot Springs has been texting the old line until today.
Yeah, welcome back, Patrick.
That's maybe why you were only reading Patrick's text for the last couple of hours. He's the only one getting through on the old number. Oh, man. Raymond Prairie Grove with another Office Space reference. PC load letter. What the does that mean? You're going to fire Michael and Samir and give me more money. That's
Good luck with your firing. Yeah. Okay. So now I feel better about this. We solved the great vacuum mystery.
I love a clean sheet. Close the loop of what I'm.
That is
I can
correct.
focus
Yep,
now.
Now we're back.
That's
we can
right.
get
We are
back
so
to what
back.
we were. I don't know what we were talking about, but that vacuum
Nothing
is driving me nuts.
Right. Nothing good.
There's nothing good about that at all.
All right. How would you? Have you lost your money yet, or what's going on? It's not out. It's not over, right?
This isn't going great.
Okay.
Moving on to Cincinnati. We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that.
Jeez.
No.
Great question from Car Chase guys. You're gonna make sure, Bill, if you'd run out there, make sure he puts a little pine tree air freshener on the copier before he leaves.
You know many. I'm thinking about the Belichick thing for a second. You know many football coaches. Is anybody going to read this book? No. This book it doesn't sound interesting.
He's not interesting.
Exactly. Like, okay, I know coaches, you're always trying to learn from other people and pick up this thing and that thing or whatever. And, Musselman was always having coaches in here to talk about stuff and look at stuff. And he was going and sitting with the Royals and the Angels, and he was all over the place. Can you look? I don't have any interest in this book. Do you have any interest in this book?
You are getting some behind-the-scenes details about how the Patriots dynasty operated. Like really deep-seated stuff that we didn't know. This is pointless.
He's not spilling the tea on any of that.
This is pointless. I don't care what your mindset was. I don't care what your strategies were. I want to know how crazy was Aaron Hernandez. That's what I want to know.
Oh, man. Daniel sums it up. Sports are boring.
Yeah. Gavin wants us to make sure we get our ink rollers rotated. You want the front ones getting worn.
Every 50,000
sheets.
sheets.
Every 50,000 sheets, you got to get your ink rollers worn.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah. You got to keep that stuff,
of course.
In check and everything like that. All right. Well, there you have it.
Were we talking about needing real IDs to get into the Pittman show?
No, we hadn't got that far
Okay.
yet. But we were talking about, we had a texter last segment who was standing in line to get a real ID behind people who didn't need a real ID because they're not flying anytime in the near future. Unless they get on your forever flight, but that's another thing altogether.
That's something I would like to get into.
Okay.
Getting into the forever flight business.
We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas after these important messages. Tucker Construction and Remodeling is your source for all things construction. Tear it out, build it back. They do it all. Mike Tucker and Stowe Ray Construction have joined forces. And they do everything from demolition, excavation, tree service, metal buildings. Also, they will handle asbestos abatement. When it comes to asbestos, you need the professionals at Tucker Construction and Remodeling to help you understand what you're dealing with. They can inspect your property and take care of the removal of asbestos. They have over 30 years' experience. Call them at 650-6453. 479-650-6453. Tucker Construction and Remodeling.
It's Tuesday, April 29th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News, live, local, late-breaking update. New developments in a deadly church bus crash in Salisaw that took the life of an 11-year-old girl. We've now learned the bus driver has also died after spending days in the hospital in critical condition. Also tonight, the Fort Smith Board of Directors is meeting to discuss whether the head of human resources should be punished. This after a background check of their internal auditor failed to uncover her recent arrest and pending court case. That auditor has since been fired. Now, weather-wise, a rainy day indeed. Some of us saw severe storms earlier today. We'll show you the damage in areas like Gravette and the impact it had on schools and the power grid. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is also tracking when the next severe threat arrives. Finally, in sports, it's Tuesday, and that means we're revealing a new winner of the week. See which local up-and-coming sports star we're featuring tonight. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 News.
Halftime with Phil Elson and Matt Jones is going live from one of Fayetteville's gyms. Join them this Friday, May 2nd from 11 to 2 at Swift's Jewelry on the Square, right next to Hugo's. Just in time for Mother's Day and graduation, Swift's Pearls and Roses deal. Buy a 24-karat gold-trimmed rose for $124 and get a freshwater pearl necklace and bracelet free. A $99 value. Make your plans now. Join Halftime live at Swift's Jewelry this Friday, 11 to 2 in downtown Fayetteville. Make it special. Make it Swift's.
It's our 47th anniversary at Burton Pools and Spas. Make your backyard the go-to spot for family fun. Get the Aruba fiberglass pool for $44,900 or the Corinthian for under $53,000. Plus, rectangle saltwater pools only $49,950. Give your kids a summer they'll never forget. Limited spots available. Hurry in for these exclusive anniversary sale savings at all 3 Burton Pools and Spas locations. Burton Pools and Spas. Water for a better life.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey gang, Blake Young here with Wood Power Sports. Currently, we are overstocked on select Polaris, Honda, Kawasaki, and Can-Am product. If you're in the market for a new side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle, come see us soon. We're about to blow these out, and I can promise you they won't last long. Also, these products are high-demand products, not your typical on-sale stuff that no one wants. Our deals won't be beat, and your buying experience will be unmatched. We look forward to serving you. Wood Power Sports, solid name you can trust.
Hey, it's James Teague with the Teague Law Firm. I'm excited to be back on Halftime with Phil and Matt Fridays at 12:15. Outside of talking baseball, I can help with all family law matters, including divorce, custody, and child support. Teague Law Firm can also help with criminal law, such as traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call me at the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. Visit us online at teague-law.com. Come check out our new office at 4201 West New Hope Road in Rogers. The Teague Law Firm. If we can't help you, we'll talk baseball.
He struck him out swinging.
All power, zero compromise. Eagle cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From mowers and trimmers to blowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it's the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
And Breaking Benjamin. Awaken the Fallen Tour. Saturday, May 3rd. The Walmart Amp in Northwest Arkansas with special guests Wage War and Lakeview. Tickets on sale now at amptickets.com. Don't miss Stained and Breaking Benjamin.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
Okay, there's so much to do here. So much to do. Ruscin and Zach with you on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. 877-377-6963. So ordinarily, we annoy the people in sales and they turn the radio off.
That's correct.
Front.
They never listen to us.
Except today when the radio was left on and the shout out to TDS and their fine service tech. Do we have a name on this man?
No, but there's two of them.
Oh, okay. These men.
Yeah.
Well, they're up there listening to us
Yeah.
while we're trying to figure out
the whole thing.
the
The whole thing. Hey, guys, when you're done with it, make sure to put the dice back on it. Polish the fender and leave the keys in the office.
Here's the thing. So the one dude, he's working. The one guy, he's on all fours. The whole thing is now apart in front of him, and he's playing with colors. It looked like.
Yeah. The colors are all screwed up on that thing.
Yeah.
But they'll fix it. They know what they're doing up there. I'd like to point out I had nothing but complimentary things to say about them. I don't know about you two.
What?
I told him.
What?
I'm just saying. I appreciate their efforts. As someone who uses many pieces of paper a day, I thank you for what you've done.
One day the sales staff doesn't turn the radio on.
They get so annoyed because we're not talking about the Razorbacks for 45 hours straight. They usually turn the radio off up there.
One day.
But no, not today. Are they even here? That'd be the key thing. Wow. Sorry.
All right. Yeah. So sorry about that, Bill. Way to be a team guy, though, and say you weren't the guy on the radio. Yeah.
Technically, I'm not. Hey, the show is Ruscin and Zach.
Yeah, well, you were there, too.
Yeah, you live by the sword.
I walked into it, but plausible.
Well, there isn't an I in team, but there is a me, apparently.
There is.
Yeah, there is.
There's an M and an E.
I know. I know.
It's our best impression.
I know. Terrific. So shout out to the guys up front with our printer on blocks.
Okay, we're going to have some fun.
That's Jeff Long.
That is Jeff Long. Creepy Jeff.
Those of you that don't know, that's Jeff Long. Let's see here. A Daniel from Uniontown.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the guy I wanted to?
Yes, that's who you want.
No. I want Dustin from Muldrow, Oklahoma. Okay. That's what I wanted to read. Sorry, Daniel. We're reading Dustin's text on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline.
Okay.
Dustin writes, Pittman will be out of here after this season. After the Hogs lose every SEC game and get blown out by the Fighting Irish.
One of the statements is correct.
Dustin says 2-10 at best.
Dustin. Alabama A&M that's a slam dunk, right?
Dustin not high on the Hogs right now. Being very negative. Dustin, do you know how bad this is going to affect recruiting?
It is.
Dustin. You know what's going to happen here?
Gary's going to be very upset.
You know, they're not going to get even the tax breaks. They're not going to be able to entice the recruits when you say angry things like this, Dustin. Please keep it positive. Please,
Dustin. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
You're a bum.
Oh man. Gavin says Dustin gave them one more win than him. Oh, come
on.
You guys are being very negative out there.
The Alabama
Did you not read the talking points today through the little door in Farmington? Did you not read this?
I can send you a copy if you need me to.
Everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. They got tax breaks now. It's all gravy.
We don't have a left tackle, but we got tax breaks. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, well. We got a long way to go. Long way to go before we're talking about this stuff.
Yeah, long way.
Everybody relax. Everybody love everybody.
RELAX. Yes. Please.
Well, that'd been funny if he'd misspelled that.
It wouldn't have been surprising though. It was fun though.
Well, he went to Cal. I mean,
you mean him? Yeah. I thought you were talking me.
No.
Misspell it. All right.
If you misspelled it, you go, okay, that's par for the course. But
Dirty Drawer says text in. Is it safe to say Kane Archer chose UCF over Arkansas based on how this show talks about the Hogs? Yes.
I'm gonna go on that.
It's all our fault.
I'm gonna go
I'll wear this one too. Yes. Why not? If it makes you sleep better at night, Dirty Drawers. Yes.
I don't think he's sleeping. He sleeps with one eye open.
Rubber sheets.
Yes, yes.
Huh. What?
Nothing?
Man, like dirty drawers that have rubber sheets? What are you talking about?
Whoop, 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 whoop.
That's right. That is the news of the day. In addition to, don't do that to him. No. Wait till Friday. Oh, you're trying to type.
No. I hit a button and I started a chain of events. That's my fault.
You broke the space. Congratulations.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I don't know. Okay. Now I know what this stuff is, and we're good now.
That's Mrs. Costanza.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mrs. Costanza?
Yeah, George's mom. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Not his wife.
It took a second. I didn't know.
Well, technically, he never got married to Susan, though, did
No, he didn't. No, she
licked the envelopes. Yeah.
Spoiler, she died.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 30 years ago, so if you haven't seen it by now, you're probably
on you.
You're probably not going to see it. I mean,
It's
right?
it's on you.
I'm in the safe zone.
Yeah,
there, right?
you're in the trust tree.
Okay, good. Oh man, yeah, but that is the news of the day. Other than another report on Bill Belichick's girlfriend being hell on wheels at the CBS interview. Kane Archer has committed to UCF, the Greenwood quarterback, choosing UCF over Arkansas, Appalachian State, and SMU, right, and others as well. His brother is going to UCA this year. At one point, they were hoping to, be a 2-for-1, package on the recruiting trail, and so far that hasn't happened. But it's college football. These are all a series of 1 year, or if you're an EMLA, of a less than a year contract.
90 days.
We'll get Tom Mars on the phone, and we'll shake you down for that money, by God. So, I mean, maybe they will play together someday. You never know. You just never know what's going to happen.
You never know.
They might play here. That's right. For the next coach. Whenever that may be. That could be what happens. So you just don't know about all this stuff. So you just kind of have to look at it and go, okay, don't get too mad. Don't get too excited. And you just, go about your day. Right?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Go about your day. Don't worry about
about your day.
Don't let the whims of a 17 or 18-year-old ruin your day.
Right. Yeah.
Worry about your own kids.
That's right.
Oh boy.
Nate is suing for discriminating against non-athletic people.
It is. I mean, he's not wrong. I don't know that your suit's going to get a whole lot of traction, but
maybe it will.
But you're not wrong. It is kind of discriminatory against the otherwise unathletic
fat people.
Well, we don't like chunky,
hefty, husky.
Husky. Can take a punch.
That's sturdy people.
Yes. All of the above. Oh man.
Goodness.
All right.
Goodness
so
gracious.
if we made good with the copier guys,
I don't know. Well, they're not flipping us off through the window, but they're not giving us thumbs up either. So
yeah. Well, they probably left the copier on blocks, and one of us is going to have to go up there and kind of make the piece. Who votes Bill?
That's you.
Who votes Bill?
No, this is your department making the piece. Why's your phone ringing? Is Hacker calling you again?
Yeah, but Hacker, why are you calling me?
That didn't make any sense.
None.
In the middle of the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where's he think you are?
I don't know.
You're here.
I don't know. I think that was the kid's school, so that can't be good.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I was getting the lowdown on what happened there.
Yeah.
Not great.
Else.
Did we get video?
Yeah, is there footage of this?
No.
Oh, there is. They just won't give it to you. That's how that's going on. If you can't get it though, no one can. I mean, you are.
Oh, look at this. When they leave a voicemail, it like.
Oh yeah, they transcribe it for you.
Yeah.
Technology, man.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yep. Well, wait a minute. What does it say here?
Did my daughter call the assistant principal a bum? No, she was not involved in any of this.
That's right.
Oh yeah, Dr. K points out you guys are not here. This is a recording.
That's right.
Well
This is
done.
only a
Yes,
test.
yes.
That's right. Please, this is only a test. Let's see here. All right. That's all I got for
That's
you.
all you got?
That's
Okay.
it.
All
That's
right.
all we need. All we have is all we need. I was going to talk about my the dumb thing my Nationals did, but
Which part?
well,
Your Nationals had a hell of a weekend.
okay. So here's what happened. You brought this to light yesterday.
Yes.
It was in my package of weird stories today, though.
Uh-huh.
Friday was Bark in the Park night for the Washington Nationals.
Now,
up there
if you don't know what Bark in the Park is, you're allowed to bring your dog.
Right. That's right.
And it's a festive atmosphere. I don't know how the National setup is, but we did it on Sunday over at Arvest, and the dogs are out on the berm. They're running around. They're chasing tennis balls. Everybody's in a good mood.
Right.
Except,
well, Friday was also fireworks night.
Terrible idea. Absolutely terrible idea.
And the Nationals gave a 20-minute warning on the video board. Hey, if your dogs don't like loud noises.
And what dog does?
20 minutes after the final out is when the fireworks will start.
If you're sitting, let's say you're sitting on the third base side, halfway down, you're sitting there with your pup. You get the notice. Hey, 20 minutes till fireworks. How far away from the stadium do you think you're going to get?
Not far
Not
enough.
far at
because
all.
with those ears, you got to be
That
like
is
10 miles
correct.
away.
Yes. That is just a disaster.
Right. Well, that was the complaint. 20 minutes was not enough time to get far enough from the stadium, and there was someone who posted that her dog freaked out. Another person saw a dog slip its harness, run into traffic, and almost get hit by a car.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes. So this is an early Bum of the Week nominee,
it is,
the Washington Nationals.
Yes.
Now, if you handle Bark in the Park correctly,
you don't do it on fireworks
well,
night.
you definitely don't do it on fireworks night. But if you do it correctly, you can have some fun. I mean, you got the dogs there. Again, everybody's in a great mood.
Right.
Now, I'm going to give a shout-out to my guy, Anthony, who does our sounds. Anthony did not realize that it was Bark in the Park night. So he's like looking around, and there's a pitcher from Tulsa getting ready to throw, and all you can hear in the background is so he goes searching for dog-related sound effects.
Right.
So like on a foul ball, he's got the ruff, 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 and no response from the dog. Nothing. Dogs aren't reacting at all.
You can put 101 Dalmatians on TV with all that barking. The dogs don't do anything.
Dogs didn't make, and he's getting frustrated.
Right.
So somebody goes, get a doorbell. So he goes and he gets the Ring doorbell, and man, there were probably, I don't know, 400 or 500 dogs in this place, and they made what sound? Boom, boom, boom. I mean, dogs are yelling at each other, arguing with each other. We must have done that 25 times. Just when they get quiet, foul ball. Dung, dung, dung. Oh, we were having the best time
That's
ever.
funny.
That is the last game of a six-game homestand.
Yeah, that's right.
You are having the best time ever. Bark in the Park is one of our favorites. They respond to doorbells.
Yeah.
It was because we were sitting there and like, what do you think they'd respond to? Because there was like a little chihuahua that was underneath us in the press box, and like he's just barking his little head off. So we put out a chihuahua barking, and it stopped them for a minute, but it wasn't the desired reaction.
Yeah, they seem to have discernment of when they're hearing a dog bark in a speaker versus an actual dog barking.
But a
I don't
doorbell,
know how they know the difference.
A doorbell,
Right.
totally different.
Considering they don't know what speakers or television or any of that is. They just don't respond.
The one that got me was there was a German Shepherd, like to my right and like in the second or third row, and he hit it, and the German Shepherd's ears went straight up. And I'm like, do it again. Dung, dung. And the dog. It was great. Absolutely great. Abner pointing out that this Friday at Nationals Park will be a children's night with scary clowns.
They're going to have Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny there taking pictures for your infants. So they'll scream the whole time.
Abner asked, can you play a dog whistle? I'm not going to say who, because somebody in our box tried that on Bark in the Park night. Played the dog whistle.
Yeah. Did it work?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
So you mean if I brought my Barks buddy, it would
Yes.
They hate that.
Oh,
by the way.
yeah.
That
yeah.
thing really worked.
Oh, man. Dogs were howling. It was crazy.
I hit the button on
Not
that
at Arvest. I want to be clear. It wasn't at Arvest. It was in Single A. But yeah.
Those bums.
Yeah, with Bowling Green. But whatever. Nobody's, whatever.
Miserable Jerk has texted in. Sorry to be cranky, but Bark in the Park is so annoying for us normal people who don't bring our dogs to the park. 90% of the people and dogs look stressed out. Yeah. Thank you, Miserable Jerk, for putting the kibosh on Bark in the Park.
Ron and Van Buren, can you do the dog language again? I didn't catch all of it, and it sounded so elegant. It really isn't.
Abner's got it.
Yep.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll have the dog language.
Scary clown night.
Just a reminder, kids.
Terrific.
It's our salute to Pennywise here at the ballpark.
At the top
and kids run the bases.
At the top of every section's a clown with a balloon. He just follows the kids down to their seats. Oh, how much fun would that be?
Yeah, do that on Kids Run the Bases.
Oh, yeah.
Day.
Oh, have the clowns chase the kids? Or like when they do those mascot kids football games.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make them all clowns. Oh, man.
I think the obvious thing is you'd have some dirty drawers in that situation.
Kids run the bases with Pennywise.
That's why you have to run the bases after the game.
Yeah.
The cleanup.
Sponsored by Huggy. Yes. Yeah. I think that'd be fun. It's just the marketing things.
Yeah,
to
well,
think
I mean,
through.
we got a lot of time in here and a lot of ideas, and that's what happens.
What a brilliant idea.
That's so good.
That's so funny.
All right. It's 17 minutes after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. 877-377-6963. Let me tell you about the Lindbergh team. Tara and her team getting it done again for the Carson family in Bella Vista. They needed to sell their home quickly because of an out-of-state move. So to ease their stress, they called Tara Lindbergh. Her market expertise and effective marketing strategy, Tara got the attention that their home needed. After just 10 showings, they got multiple competitive offers and accepted one above list price, providing extra funds for their move. So even while relocating, the process was smooth and stress-free, proving that with the right realtor, selling your home can be the easiest part of moving. Tara and her team get you the cash offer if you want in 72 hours, or use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking price. It's the agent I would trust if I was selling my home. It's the agent where you can find out what your home is worth in seconds when you go to LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com. Or check out the over 1,000 5-star reviews. Just head to Google and type in Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Do it. LindberghTeam.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I'm just effing tired of OU right now.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
White perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Chicken? Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Been down all day.
I need to sit though.
Right. putt. What though? Tap in pars.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at rowback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action. Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the number one online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker.
Hey guys, let's talk ED, because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LOT to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LOT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We will be watching for the redevelopment of showers and storms throughout the evening and overnight hours, and some of those could also be severe. And wind and hail the main concerns, but an isolated tornado still possible tonight. We'll be watching those carefully at 4029. As we go into our Wednesday, we should see more storms push back into the area later in the morning, into the afternoon. Some of those could also be severe, with highs on Wednesday in the low 70s. Things quiet down tomorrow night with another stray shower possible Thursday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
We are back on ESPN Arkansas. And the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. You can text us or call us here, 877-377-6963. Some unfortunate news to share with you. You may remember last year, Bill, you may remember this. The Mets, like many places, have their veteran of the game. You know, they honor someone for their military service.
Sure.
And last year they honored a World War II veteran named Seymour Wiener. You remember this?
You
remember this?
Yeah.
He was 97 at the time. And apparently today, unfortunately, the Mets have announced that Seymour Wiener has passed away. So that is too bad.
There's just no easy way to say that.
There is. You just got to just do it, right? I feel bad about that, but yeah, there you go. So he became famous on the internet last year when he was honored at the Mets game, and now Seymour Wiener has passed away. Sorry to report this news. I feel bad. I really do.
But you know who else went out today? And this I know he's otherwise indisposed. But what's his face over there? Did not know that John Singleton had also passed.
Oh yeah, the director, John Singleton.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not with us
anymore. No, he's gone.
Yeah.
Willie Nelson's still with us at 92 today. 92.
He's living in that black box. I forget the joke, but it's Keith Richards or the black box. Which one from an airplane?
Oh yeah, right.
I forget the joke, but one of them's going to live forever.
How is Keith Richards alive? That's the question right there.
It ain't good, clean living.
No, he kind of flies in the face of that. Crazy.
That's the other thing. You know what? Maybe it's a Dr. Pepper thing because you always see they always interview these people. Have you made it? Bacon and Dr. Pepper daily.
Right.
That seems to be the canned answer from all of them.
Huh. Wow. Well, I mean, that's what happened. I don't know how he does it. So
also on this day, I'm just looking through the history stuff.
Yeah.
LA riots started today.
Yes.
Back in 92.
Right. Remember
Good
that?
times, yeah.
Okay. So there we are.
Hi.
You want to do the polls?
Sure. Why not?
Would you rather do nothing?
No. I can do the polls. That's fine. Sorry, just had a little family business to take care of.
No problems.
Okay, I had
We
to
are
take
here.
care of that. You're
We're holding it down.
And can I go?
Yes. Oh no! You can't go. Like leave? No.
Fine. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by nobody, and I have no idea why I'm doing these. Dudes who order boneless wings will also close the refrigerator door with their hip.
There's
True
no
or
doubt
false?
about that.
67.1% of you say that statement is actually absolutely true. Can the word chunky ever be used as a compliment? 60% of you said yes. I want I want an example. This chunky does not have a positive connotation.
Chunky peanut butter?
Right.
Gross.
But that's not like a compliment.
Oh, okay.
To which group?
Chunky monkey ice cream.
It's good stuff.
People like
but
that.
It's not a compliment.
Oh, you're looking for it in the
right.
Can the adjective?
Can the word be used as a compliment? I'm saying no.
Boy, this salsa is really chunky. No.
Okay. To which group are you most loyal? Your kids, your wife, or your favorite team? Only 42% of you said your wife. If you're desperate enough, is all paper toilet paper? 82.9% of you said yes. Those are your Ruscin and Zach polls brought to you by nobody. Get out there and grab it.
No. I can only think of positive chunky things in regards to food. I got nothing else for you.
The
or
word
a chunky baby. People like chunky
babies. We're calling the baby sturdy is what we're doing.
Right.
That's not a compliment. It's a nice way of saying overweight.
That's a weird thing. That baby could take a punch.
that baby
I don't think you should say that.
I don't think so either.
It's like pre-fat.
If somebody can give me an actual, calling someone, anything chunky, and it's positive, let me know.
Most of the texts are referring to a woman's derriere.
No. How about if you it's a backhanded thing? Like, well, you're not.
That's not a compliment.
You're not as chunky as you once were.
Yeah,
you're not as chunky as the pictures online indicate. How about that? No.
No.
Did we have to get rid of husky clothes too? Are those gone?
Yeah. Big and tall doesn't exist either.
Well, what do we call it then?
I don't know.
What happened here?
What happened? Campbell's Chunky Soup it's a name.
That's a food.
It's a name.
That's a food.
It's an adjective.
Yeah.
Now, I said as a compliment.
Right. Man, your hair is really chunky today.
No.
Okay.
No, that's not.
I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna. I don't know.
I have not. I've been thinking about this for 24 hours, and I have not come up with
Stumped the band. We've been stumped here.
It is.
All right. We'll be back here. It's 4:31 or just about, and we'll do the drive home right after this.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years.
Hey, Ruscin, you up for a road trip? I think it's time we head down to the fort. Fine by me. When do you want to go? I'm thinking May the 2nd. Wheeler Power Sports is having one of the biggest weekends of the year. During the Steel Horse Motorcycle Rally, we could crash their open house. I heard there's going to be food, awesome prizes, slingshot demo rides, and rally-ready deals on bikes, ATVs, and the main attraction, us. Bring your bike and your crew. We ride into Wheeler Power Sports on May the 2nd from 2 to 6 p.m. Wheeler Power Sports, 901 North 11th Street in downtown Fort Smith. Keeping the good times rolling since 1967.
Halftime with Phil Elson and Matt Jones is going live from one of Fayetteville's gyms. Join them this Friday, May 2nd from 11 to 2 at Swift's Jewelry on the Square, right next to Hugo's. Just in time for Mother's Day and graduation, Swift's Pearls and Roses deal. Buy a 24-karat gold-trimmed rose for $124 and get a freshwater pearl necklace and bracelet free. A $99 value. Make your plans now. Join Halftime live at Swift's Jewelry this Friday, 11 to 2 in downtown Fayetteville. Make it special. Make it Swift's.
Do you love fireworks? How'd you like to get paid to shoot them? Light up the night and your career with J&M Displays. J&M Displays is hiring part-time fireworks shooters to help shoot shows all across Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. You'll get free training, great daily pay, and a front row seat to the action. There's nothing like hearing the crowd cheer after a show you helped create. Get started today. Visit jnmdisplays.com. Click the Join the Team tab and light up your future with J&M.
Adventure doesn't wait, and neither should you. Start your next journey at Arkansas's #1 fifth wheel dealer, Wheels RV in Northwest Arkansas. No matter the size of your family or your budget, Wheels RV has a new travel trailer or fifth wheel to help you explore the great outdoors. And with our exclusive lifetime warranty on every new RV, you can hit the open road with peace of mind. Come see us on 412 in Tawnytown or check us out at wheelsrv.net. See, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Northwest Arkansas. Hi, this is Stacy with ProMix Concrete, a division of Ozark Ready Mix. We're a local ready mix concrete supplier, and I'd like to invite you to call our team. We'll provide you high-performance, optimized ready mix concrete and top-notch service for any and all of your commercial, DOT, and residential construction applications. Call us at 479-480-3060. That's 479-480-3060, and we'll take care of your business. Ask yourself, do you need a mix or ProMix?
Start the weekend at Indigo Sky Casino. Fridays in May from 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win up to $10,000 cash. All month long, play for your chance to win over $1 million in total cash and Go Rewards prizes. Come stay and play at Indigo Sky Casino, the area's premier gaming destination. Enjoy delicious food, ice-cold adult beverages, live weekend entertainment, luxurious hotel suites, and more. Experience the Indigo Sky difference. Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com for details.
Experience the flavors of chef-inspired modern Ozark cuisine at Mockingbird Kitchen in the Evelyn Hills Shopping Center in Fayetteville. Now that the weather is perfect, dine on their patio and enjoy delicious, seasonally inspired dishes from signature favorites to nightly specials. They're open Wednesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner, or if you prefer to stay in, you can order takeout and enjoy at home. Vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options are available. Make your lunch or dinner extraordinary at Mockingbird Kitchen, where great food meets great atmosphere. Mockingbird Kitchen. Modern Ozark cuisine.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank. Local, friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth.
And we're at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, where's Matt?
Beer hats here. Come get your bases loaded beer hats here.
Matt, what are you doing?
Well, with how well the baseball team's doing, I thought I'd make sure that the fans know where they can get those famous yellow hats.
Not only do we have the beer hats, but we also have the team hats and jerseys to match.
So I guess you could say when it comes to Razorback baseball, we have all the bases covered.
You really hit it out of the park with that one.
Yeah, a real grand slam of a pun.
Definitely not a strikeout.
Anyway, Hog fans, if you're looking for something with a hog on it, come by the Stadium Shop on Razorback at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
That's right. Or you can go to their websites,
Dad, I think what you mean to say is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
And whether it's a shirt, pool table, or anything in between, come by the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
The Stadium Shop is the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in the country.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hawks.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Greetings. We have returned here on Ruscin and Zach. Quit sending your texts in about chunky butts. We're not reading them. Stop doing that. We're not reading them.
Guys, you like the Doppler effect, don't you?
I do.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one.
This is your
Is it?
Yes. Drive home, powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one. You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 Sparky. For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Why would I go somewhere with a bunch of other dudes just to look at one pair of Magumbos? I ain't doing that. I can do that at home.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Well, then you're a putz. The three of you. 3 putzes.
Woo pig.
3 putzes. Dr. Tyler fighting back.
Not
Like
a
hell,
doctor.
Big and Tall doesn't exist. I have to buy it every time I shop for clothes. Robert at Fayetteville. Big and Tall clothing is still a thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
All right, we still have not gotten a positive response on the word chunky.
Jamie in Fayetteville. You have chunky tires on your truck.
Yeah, what does that mean, Jamie?
Best we got. We can chunky describes food and tires, but not people very well. That's
Again,
what we've learned today.
if you can come up with a context in which the word chunky is a compliment, I am listening. I'm just curious. These are the things that I was thinking about last night. I'm not sure why, but that's what I was thinking. I have no idea why I was thinking about this.
Were the socks off last night? Is
Yeah, they
that what
were
happened?
actually, and yes.
And the Knicks play tonight, so you weren't watching them. All right, it's all making sense now. Just kind of connecting dots here in my brain and whatnot. All right.
Yeah, Dr. K is right. They've got a big and tall, but not a short and small. Why is that?
That's the children's department, isn't it?
Ooh, ouch.
No?
Yeah, no, that would be right. That would be
Some
right.
grown-ups have to shop at the children's department. That happens.
Now here, Kyle in Hinesville. Again, we're struggling with the basic English language here. He says they have good chunky queso. Okay, chunky is an adjective. I need it to be like, Derek, you're chunky, and and you mean it as a compliment.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate that.
I was trying to use you as an example. It probably wasn't my best example. Saying you have chunky tires means you have plenty of tread depth.
Oh, like you can put the penny in there, and you
All
can
right.
you won't see Lincoln.
Who can who? I need somebody to second that because that would qualify.
Tire talk.
I love tire talk. Second attorney, go take a lap.
Yeah. Well, I told you, quit sending the booty texts. We're not reading them. Stop it.
Yep. Dirty Drawers wants to know, will we be going on a slingshot demo ride on Friday? Dirty Drawers is thinking about coming by and seeing us.
Man, you
Wheeler
better
Power
wear your Depends, man.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we're going to be at Wheeler Power Sports at Fort Smith on Friday.
All right, now
so
listen.
come outside and see us.
Here's the rules.
Okay, we got rules.
Please do not show up, as we have in the past, hours before we get there.
Right, yes.
Okay, they don't know what to do with you. And frankly, neither do we. But at least when we're there, we take the pressure off of them.
Yeah.
I would say
this isn't a rock concert, right? You don't have to be there at 10 a.m. for a 2
exactly.
o'clock
We don't
show,
need to show up at 10 a.m. And I understand some of you, that's the only time you can, and we appreciate that. But do not drop anything off for us at 10 a.m.
Some of you got nothing going on. We understand. We appreciate it.
When you do approach us, approach with caution. Do not come running up at us. That scares us.
Right.
That is weird. Please, if you will, identify yourself by the name that you are known. If you are Dirty Drawers and Dirty Drawers' wife, great. Please identify yourselves as such. Then we can get into the actual names.
Yeah, can we get Mr. and Mrs. Drawers?
Yeah,
on?
please.
If a grown man walks up and he goes, "Hey, I'm Dirty Drawers,"
see,
that's what you want
in normal life. Strange. In Ruscin and Zach world, we understand. Oh, you're dirty.
I mean, that's perfectly normal in our little world. And we all, side-eye each other. We wink and, we know who we are. But, guys, if any of you all are bringing alcohol, we appreciate it. I do. But after we get there.
It's not necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary. But don't give it to the staff and say, hey, hold this for them.
We'll never get it in.
No. I mean, it's just weird sometimes.
But we will be there in Fort Smith on Friday here on
Is
Ruscin and
chunky
Zach.
a compliment in the sumo world?
I guess, right?
Chaz and Fable wondering if someone called me chunky. No. But I overheard a conversation at a restaurant. I was eavesdropping on a conversation behind me.
That's the best, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
I love it.
Oh, my God.
I love it.
Them chunky headphones look good. No.
Chunky headphones.
No.
Wow.
Anyway, if you're planning on arriving at Wheeler's Power Sports 1:30 or later, please.
What about those chunky heels?
No.
No, all right.
No.
Chunky boots?
No.
I don't know. What if Dirty Drawers comes up to us and we can smell that he's had another accident? What if that happens? I just want to prepare myself.
I will be packing the Lysol.
Okay, all right. Thank you. And possibly some wipes.
Yeah. We'll have some baby wipes.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you opened the door on this.
Tyler
sir,
from Winslow, who is our donkey guy, he says being chunky is a compliment among the MBI. Y'all are your own little organism, and we appreciate it. We do. Y'all are weird. I'll give all of you that. There are. Let's see here. Yeah, great. Nate out of the 870. This is a great idea because Fort Smith is a whole different animal than anything we've ever dealt with. If you're going to show up, please show up with your name placard, and just stand there like you're at the airport, waiting on like you're a limo driver. That way, we'll know who's who.
Yeah,
we will not be hard to find.
Yeah, we'll be the ones sitting at the table with the headsets on.
Jamie wants to know: are chunky eyelashes a compliment? No, that doesn't even make any sense. AP, go take a lap. You know what?
What did he say? Oh, no, AP. That's
go take a lap.
That's an unfortunate text that we can't read that
some
one.
Some of y'all need Jesus today. He says nothing. Says motorcycle rally like Ruscin and Zach. Yeah,
I've said that for many years.
Yeah, we are your show for motorcycle rallies.
I have said that for many years. We, us in golf tournaments, motorcycle rallies, anything outdoorsy. We're selling hunting equipment.
Now,
we know hunting
Quentin
equipment.
may have it. Stick with me on this. What if she says, "Daddy, you've got a chunky wallet"?
Oh, the Jordan Hudson approach.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Got
see,
it.
now that would be a compliment. Yes.
But you're complimenting the wallet.
Bill.
We're not talking about that. Okay. All right.
Or is wallet a euphemism?
No.
Do people still have fat wallets? Because nobody has cash anymore.
I have cash. Look at this. I haven't got cash.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those are all ones.
Oh, yeah. We're going to the club tonight. I got 4 of them.
He's got $4.
$4.
And I did the minimalist thing a couple of years ago.
You
got to make some decisions when you do this, but it's the best thing I ever did.
Skinny wallet.
Yeah.
I got one of those.
I got the old school. Come mug me.
I feel good about scaling down a keychain and a wallet.
Yeah.
I got 3 keys. How many keys you got?
I got 3.
Bill?
I got my house key, I got my office key, and my mailbox key.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And the key fob. That's
right.
it.
Yeah.
My car doesn't have a key, so I got rid of that.
Right.
Yeah, I think I got
Yeah, scaling down. That,
3.
you can tell.
It's hard to get
'Cause I
under
got my-
3 unless you have a mailbox like at the street,
Right.
like your own, not the group mailbox.
And
you
we
could
don't
get to 2.
And
then.
we don't get a mailbox key here because they don't trust us.
No, we have to reach our hand in there and get the mail out.
Yeah.
Like,
hey guys, we can still get the mail out.
that's right.
And we
Well,
do.
we get so much mail around here.
No, we don't.
What do we get more of, mails or calls on the new phone system? Probably mail, right?
Okay, you know what? That's 2 minutes. that's 2 minutes. You got to stay an extra 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes in the box.
That's not fair.
That
I got
is,
places to go.
That's unnecessary roughness. 2 minutes in the box.
I'm on those phones all day.
Wow.
I'm like a dadgum broker back there, working that new phone and the other phone, going back and forth. I'm Gordon Gekko up in this beast.
I don't really feel like you are. I don't think so. Bill, how's your phone going?
Which one? This one or
the one in there?
Well,
because I ran the cord all the way in there for you.
And then you unplugged it.
Oh, that's right, I did. Yeah,
And
I
it
forgot
hasn't
about
been plugged back in now.
Sorry about that.
for
I will. I'll
for
make
5
that.
days.
I'll make that adjustment.
It's all
That's-
going well.
I'll make that
What's the update on the printer? Is it working or what happened?
Yeah. Do we know anything about the
It's-
printer?
Stand by.
Okay. All right,
Bill's
Bill-
going to go check. All
hold
right.
on,
We'll
hold on,
get an
let me-
update. Talk amongst yourselves.
No, don't talk amongst yourselves. We
Okay.
got this.
Standby music.
Bill
Giving you a
on his
printer
way to the
update
front
soon.
because Bill he broke bread with them. He made peace with the people up front. They don't like us.
Make them some jerky.
Dude,
He made us some jerky.
Did you try that,
I haven't tried it.
brother? Trust me. Like I got one piece of it. Kinsey ripped through the rest of it.
Right.
It is. Bill makes legit jerky.
No.
I mean legit. It is. It's outstanding. So. Is he on his way back? All right, now talk nice. Talk nice about it. Okay, looks like he took a shot to the head. What's the status of printer?
Oh, there's a conference going on now.
The meeting room is closed.
They're having a meeting again,
They're all in there, and
Yeah.
they've printed
including
off
including the printer guys.
our people. Yeah, our people.
Oh,
Their
okay.
people. It's a show, and then
I hope we didn't cause an incident.
I don't know.
no, but they're looking at stuff they've printed and comparing colors. The-
Okay, good.
The quality of the print
Excellent.
is what's going on right
Them.
Yeah.
Them.
now. That's what's
Okay.
happening.
Hey, all right.
I tell no lies.
Hey,
Are we still
Bill
on in there?
reports. Bill reports. You decide. That's how it works.
Are we still on in there? Or have they turned us down?
No, we were on. I walked around the corner. They knew I was
Son
coming.
of a gun. The one time. The
I know,
one
they know.
time.
They hate us.
I know. I don't understand this at all.
Who do you think the leader is?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with copier guy.
You ever see Berman's wallet, Chris Berman? He's
No.
one of those guys like Costanza. He's got every phone number he's ever had in his
really?
wallet. This sucker must weigh like he sits on a lean. He's got it in his back pocket because he's weighed down on one side. He's totally screwed up his
What if?
back.
Hear me out on this. What if I printed on that printer a picture of you?
Okay.
Dude, if you do it right now, you're going to interrupt. Seriously, it's like a huddle. Go for it. they're calling. It's 4th and 1. They don't know what to do.
They call timeout and they're
It's basketball referees looking at the monitor. Hey, you come over, Ed. Is this a foul? I don't know. What do you?
It's the Nuggets game. It was. Did they get the dunk? Did they dunk it in time or not?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's what's going on.
It's a 20-minute review. All of the court stands.
Said just print something that says go back to work. I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
goodness.
I'm sure that we'll have a meeting tomorrow about all of this.
Yeah, quit talking about stuff. That's what they're going to say. Did you talk about this?
Yes.
Quit doing that. Oh, man.
Great question from Car Chase Guy. Is the copier guy an MBI? Seems like we need one. That's a good point. For our landing party, we need a copier guy.
Yeah.
Hey, copier guy, you want to be one of our in our landing party? You want to be the the technician?
Knock twice for yes.
Yeah, knock twice on the wall for yes. Or you come back here and knock on the window.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Are you sure the
What is
printer tech
happening?
didn't take the printer out back and bash it with a bat? No, they did not.
Win office
They
space.
did not
on
do
it,
that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Also, I feel like we should remind people, if you haven't heard yet, there will be no baseball game tonight.
No,
for the
no.
Razorbacks
They canceled that
due to
lack of
weather.
interest.
Weather. Due to lack of pitchers. So they're going to be. Any,
Abner says we should print off something that says "Find a sponsor for the polls."
That's very rude.
That's rude, Abner.
Abner, listen.
You caused us enough trouble.
Okay, Abner, I'm going to say something here, all
Are you
right?
gonna
And
use
this may
words?
make you mad, but I got to be honest. It's the only way I know how to do this. in Abner's ongoing beef in Abner's ongoing war with Phil. I'm on Phil's side.
I'm on Phil's side on this.
I'm on Phil's side. Abner, you make it personal. It's very you take very cheap shots, unnecessary shots, and I'm with Phil on this. And I don't care what drop you make that makes me sound like an idiot. All right, I don't care anymore. I'm not afraid of you. And I am Team Phil.
Don't say that.
I'm not afraid of him.
Don't say that.
You hear me?
Okay.
So yeah, but I leave Phil alone. All right. This is childish what you're doing, and we understand why you block him every day. You're acting like a total clown.
Oh, leave them alone. They're expressing themselves. Okay, you can be on Team Phil.
I'm Team Phil. All right. Solidarity with Phil.
Abner,
you're a bum.
That's right.
You make our lives more difficult.
You really do. You know who gets those calls? Zach.
Zach does.
Right.
Zach takes those calls.
Right.
And Zach has to go, I don't know what you're talking about. Then I go and I read the text line. And now I know what he's talking about.
Abner says, I'm trying to help. No, don't help, but don't
smooth.
Just sit out those 3 hours and pick back up. Now, if you want to pick on anybody before, say, 9 a.m., go for it. You have carte blanche.
Go ahead.
Do whatever you want.
If you tell me what you're up to, I'll keep unblocking you.
I'll pay your freaking phone bill. Just go for it. Do whatever you want. That is fine.
Okay. Bob Branson is he's Team Abner.
Okay.
Smack Daddy says Abner's our boy. Well, we can lead him to water. We can't make him drink.
Well, I just wanted to, clearly state my position on all of this.
We did, and you. I don't think you were here for this, but we got some information, some very important information.
Yes.
Earlier today, Bill, how many pairs of underwear do you have?
Okay, well,
no. It's a question. You and Tom Marks, neither one of you will answer a question directly.
No.
How many pairs of? There's a number. You shared the number with me. How many pairs of underwear do you have?
38.
You have anywhere near 38? I think I have 12.
But keep in mind, I was thinking, no, but I need to qualify that because I was also counting. I told you some tights, that you wear under like gym shorts and stuff.
Tights.
Because
the appropriate uniform. Tights.
If the original conversation, how many days could you go? If I had to wear that as underwear, I would count it.
38.
38. That's
plus
38.
Plus a fans page.
I told you I had a drawer full of drawers.
He was speaking the truth, folks. We should have believed him.
Yeah, we really should have.
He talked, believe him. All right. 38 pairs. Dr. K has 20. All right. Do this one.
Nate with some advice for you. The I'm not afraid of you approach didn't work out real well for the people in the Freddy Krueger movies.
But it worked out for Kevin in Home Alone. Remember the old man? He said he wasn't afraid, and then the old man hit him with the shovel.
Dr. K has 20 in his rotation.
I read that already. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Smack Daddy says, I have 38 pairs. How severe is your fetish?
We'll get back to this when we return. This is very important to me. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. Time to upgrade your equipment at WT Equipment. Whether you need a powerful zero-turn mower or a hard-working utility tractor, WT Equipment has the deals to get you rolling right now during the Hustler sales event. Save up to $1,700 off MSRP on select Hustler zero turns like the Raptor X Plus. Qualified buyers get 0% financing for 42 months. Big deals right now at WT Equipment. Go by and see them. Go to WTEquip.com or call 442-8284. WT Equipment. We'll be right back.
It's Tuesday, April 29th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News, live, local, late-breaking update. New developments in a deadly church bus crash in Salisaw that took the life of an 11-year-old girl. We've now learned the bus driver has also died after spending days in the hospital in critical condition. Also tonight, the Fort Smith Board of Directors is meeting to discuss whether the head of human resources should be punished. This after a background check of their internal auditor failed to uncover her recent arrest and pending court case. That auditor has since been fired. Now, weather-wise, a rainy day indeed. Some of us saw severe storms earlier today. We'll show you the damage in areas like Gravette and the impact it had on schools and the power grid. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is also tracking when the next severe threat arrives. Finally in sports, it's Tuesday, and that means we're revealing a new winner of the week. See which local up-and-coming sports star we're featuring tonight. I'm Brandon Evans. Join me tonight on 4029 News.
Is your lawn looking like it hit the snooze button one too many times, weeds creeping in, grass barely hanging on? It's time for a makeover, Lawn Pride style. Our 7-step program does it all, from kicking weeds to pampering your lawn with the nutrients it needs to thrive. Thicker, greener, and yes, way healthier. And here's the kicker. Your first application is free when you sign up for 5 or more treatments. Free! Ready to turn your yard into the envy of the neighborhood? Trust Lawn Pride, because your lawn deserves a little TLC. Visit lawnpride.com to kick off your lawn's glow up today. Lawn Pride, professional care, unbeatable price, and results that'll have your lawn singing.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways companies do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Mother's Day is a special occasion to honor the incredible women who have nurtured us with love and care. This year, Swift's Jewelry is delighted to offer our exclusive Mother's Day Pearls and Roses sale. Purchase a stunning 24-karat gold trimmed rose for $124. You will also receive an elegant cultured freshwater pearl necklace and matching bracelet free. This is the perfect gift for showing appreciation to the mothers in your life. Swift's Jewelry, your personal jeweler since 1956, next to Hugo's in beautiful downtown Fayetteville.
Seconds making a play. Short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T?
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BODY to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BODY to 321-321. That's BODY to 321-321.
Tuning into your favorite team's game or actually going to the stadium is better when you feel at your best. If something's not quite right, reduce tension and pain and increase flexibility with expert-assisted stretching at Stretch Lab. Each session is customized to your body's needs with your unique goals in mind. Visit your local Stretch Lab today or go to stretchlab.com to get up to 50% off your first 50-minute stretch. Plus, get an additional $10 off with code FAN10. That's code FAN10 at stretchlab.com.
The best collegiate baseball stadium in America, Baum Walker Stadium, is the place to be this spring and summer. It's time to get to the ballpark and get it rocking as the Hogs close out the regular season with one of the biggest series of the year, facing off against Tennessee May 15th to the 17th. Be there for a great weekend of promotions, including a replica bullpen cart and our pregame Brew Pig Suey Beer Festival on Saturday the 17th, right outside the ballpark. For tickets and a free tasting glass, visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Coming to you live from the Crane Automotive Team Studios. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned
There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs, and the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
Shut up, dog.
Oh, Joseph. Oh, yeah. We're back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is, of course, brought to you by Taco Bell. It's an orgy. All right. 877-377-6963. So you can join us on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
The world is a terrible, terrible place.
Woo pig.
Yes, it is. He's not wrong about
No, he's not wrong.
He's wrong about many things. That's not one of them. All right, we broke the
we
broke the news earlier. The Kane Archer UCF news.
God, that was boring.
I know it was. I agree with you, Big Mike. Hey, we're about to get underway on NBA TV. Bucks Pacers.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fun fight.
That is going to be great. I know. I drop in on the association in the playoffs. I don't watch this year in and year out. So all I know about Dylan Brooks is he's always stirring up stuff on the losing team.
That is what
in the playoffs.
Well, you can't say losing team. The Rockets are in the playoffs.
Yeah, but they're down 3-1.
That doesn't mean that they're a losing team.
Yes, but they were losing the series when he was in Memphis too. When he was in the middle of all this.
Not a losing team.
He's an instigator.
Yes.
Okay.
So is Ron Artest. So
he's not in the league anymore.
Every good team has an instigator.
Okay.
Rodman was an instigator. Draymond's an instigator.
Oh, Draymond. And then he is begging and pleading. Like, if anybody's never going to get I happened to turn on that whole little dust-up they had last night in the second quarter. Did you see this thing with Brooks and then, LeBron's or not LeBron. Steph's
Butler's yelling at him.
Steph's giving him the 2, and then Kevin Harlan's like, I thought he was giving him the peace sign. Like, no, that's not.
It all started when Jimmy Butler got undercut, and then the yapping started, and they went like we were talking about on Friday. Dylan Brooks can talk about dirty players, but he's a guy who punched Donovan Mitchell into batteries a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, slow down.
He's always in the middle of it.
I don't know.
And he's never okay. Let me find another way to say this. He's never on the winning side in that series.
No, he's not.
That's the way.
And that's
he
fair.
may be on a winning team,
right?
But he's never on the winning side of that series when he starts to, stir it up.
Now, my daughter and I go back and forth on this because she hates Sengun, the center for the Rockets.
Did he hurt Wemby? Is that why?
Boy, she is. Do not mention Wemby and the fact that he can't play around her. She will get pissed.
I'm sorry. Well, she's not here.
No, we're watching the game together last night, and she is the last play, Sengun goes and throws up just this horrible brick, and she goes, "See, I told you, he sucks." This is a 13-year-old girl. So I'm like, all right, okay, but
The only reason I know Dylan Brooks' name is because he's always causing trouble in the playoffs. Which I guess, shout out to him for being in the playoffs every year. But, I don't know him for anything else.
Robert from Bull Shoals pointing out the Braves are bouncing back. We talked about this earlier. They're only 6.5 back. Bill, would you like to field that one?
No.
The Braves have played the Rockies a lot lately. They really bounced back.
Is that the secret?
Yeah, that's the secret sauce. It's just play the Rockies.
And I told you guys this morning, fun fact, the one piece of information that came out from that morning show I was watching, the Rockies are off to the worst start in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, congratulations.
History.
You made their Hall of Shame.
History.
Yeah, well, now, hang on. Now, through how many games? Because the Orioles, one year, started 0-13.
Yeah, but then they won they went on a little run. Yeah. No.
That was 87. God, that was a bad
The
baseball.
Braves have only played one game against the Rockies so far.
So who have they beaten?
They took 2 out of 3 from Arizona, St. Louis. They swept the Twins. They they lost 2 out of 3 to Toronto, 2 out of 3 to well, this is when they were struggling, but lately that's what
Roberts with a very Mike Anderson-ish quote. They are playing their schedule. I mean, that's all you can do. You can't play somebody else's schedule.
No, you
got to play yours. You got to play the games that they schedule for you.
Thank you for that dynamite insight there. That's very
Robert obviously just got off work. Fumes are still strong.
Hey, the brain is mush after a long work day. I understand. Of course.
Do you?
Right.
Do you understand?
I do understand.
Okay.
Work very hard.
When?
When that happens, I'll let you know.
When? Now, are they done up front?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. We need like a little port, like a little like
yeah,
like a little like
you know what we need is we need like one of those ports that are on boats, like the round one with the glass in the middle.
Oh no, you want like a periscope?
No.
A porthole window.
Porthole window. Yeah, something like that.
But one where we control it, so we can like open the little door and.
Well, it's
see
only one way. It's like a one-way mirror.
Oh, I see. All right, that's what we need.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. Who has worse on-court antics, Brooks or Pat Beverly? Is Pat Beverly still in the league?
He is not.
Really?
No.
He went full podcaster.
He is a podcaster now. Yes.
How about that? He's one of us now.
Well, I mean, sure.
He's not one of us.
Nah, he's
all right.
He's just doing the podcast thing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not in the league.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Jacob and Fort Smith. That is not nice.
Wow. Sound a Northside fan. It seems like.
Yeah, this is not nice coming from your dad. Do hard work and Derek ever collide in the same sentence?
You know what? I did it one time. I
Didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
No.
It wasn't for me.
Update from the front.
The copier guys have vacated the building.
Well, it's 5:00.
There's still someone there.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
All right.
Are we still on up there?
Yeah.
Really? What is going on?
Now they're never going to turn the
You know what
thing
it is? They're babysitting us.
Yeah, they're waiting for you to say a bad word.
Me?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Me?
You.
I don't think me. I never
They heard what you said about Tom Mars yesterday, and they're.
I didn't say anything about Tom Mars.
You railed on Tom Mars.
No, I did not.
Career
I simply
for
asked
20 minutes.
I simply asked a question.
And he didn't answer.
No, but he took time to answer. He didn't even answer my tweet. He put out some statement on ours. It's like, man, just answer the question. Simple. Were you an investigator in 2019? Yes. That's my limited Jack Kennedy.
Well, that was something right there.
Let's see here. Robert says he just got off work. He's a newspaper man. That's right. He works for the Bull Shoals. I don't know. Beacon. Yeah, we'll run with that. Why do we give newspapers such stupid names?
I don't know.
Like the Queen
Doesn't
has
seem like that's much more of a problem anymore.
The Queen has it right.
Yeah.
The Queen Bee. I mean, that's perfect.
The Mountain Echo.
Perfect.
Can we get an editorial in the Mountain Echo, Robert? I have some things I'd like to say.
Scott the Tortilla guy's listening on Mix 96 today.
Okay.
Did you sell that?
Oh yeah, I cleaned up on that deal. That's back when music radio was worth something. I got out just in time.
Yeah, you got in there before all the corporations got in.
That's
and ruined
right.
it.
Yeah. Now you have pennies on the dollar for that thing.
Bill, Derek ran a fake radio station out of his bedroom.
That's
as
correct.
A child. He built a tower and everything.
Right. Yeah.
So it was Mix 96.
Baby Sheldon, he is.
That tracks. Yeah.
Mix 96. The summer. What is it? The summer of fun.
The 96 days of summer.
Yeah,
get it right. God, we build all this promotion and imaging, and you screw it up. The 96 days of summer.
Now,
Be the ninth caller, and
Derek
you'll win
did
something.
middays. Yeah,
I was awake at midday.
Well, you didn't want to be up early.
That's right. Yeah. Plus, the whole house didn't want me playing music at 6:30 in the morning like that.
Oh, that's a rookie move. You keep it in the headphones. You don't put it over the speakers.
Well, when I crack the mic open, I turn the headphones, the speakers down.
As we found out, the only way to check and see if you're actually on the air is to turn on the radio.
That is
what I have learned this week.
100% accurate.
Yes. If you turn on the radio and you're there,
100%
then the station is working.
My dad wants me to tell the story about being a roadie. Have I told this story?
Many times.
Okay, I'm not going to tell it
No,
again.
go ahead.
No, it's a boring story.
It's the first time for Bill.
It's not a good story.
I'm going to take a nap, but Bill may be interested.
July 4th. There it is. 1999. I learned a very important lesson. Money isn't everything. They told me, hey, they'll pay you $30 an hour. to go take down the stage at the NSYNC concert at War Memorial Stadium.
I was there.
I'm
I was
like,
in the box.
I'm like, let's go. I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. So we all show up there. And I weigh, at that time, approximately 135 pounds, okay?
Yep.
Did they put me on, something involving, like the television equipment, like rolling cables? Did they put me on moving mics? No. They put me on the job going under the stage and getting those giant cans of whatever, CO or whatever, I don't know what it is, and rolling them up the 45-degree ramp at War Memorial Stadium and putting them on a truck.
Good times, right?
I did 3 of them and then quit.
Okay, and then he walked away. Did you get paid for that?
No, I went to the little table where where we checked in, and I said I have a family emergency, and I left. And I'd never turned back.
Lied.
I did. Yes.
Was Mix 96 a sponsor of that?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
No,
You
we
didn't get
weren't.
free tickets to
No,
that?
No, we didn't get free tickets.
That's
so-
terrible. Feel bad.
Yeah, it was miserable.
You guys do football on Friday nights? You have like were you with the ARSN at that point? Razorback games on the weekends?
Yeah, we put Paul Eels on back
Who
in
cut
the
your
day.
sweepers? That's what I want to know.
I did, usually.
Wow, one voice. Look at you.
And I recorded commercials off the radio and played them back for the break.
This is all true.
That's right. I had a mini disc recorder.
This is all true.
Hang on. Mini disc?
I had a mini disc recorder.
There,
yeah.
There's like 4 of us who know what a mini disc is.
I bought it
3
one
of
year.
them are in this room.
With my birthday money, I got a mini disc recorder one year.
DE wants to know, did you go bye?
I did, yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
Right. That was nice. A little in sync humor.
Very good. Very good, BE.
Now, who handled your billing?
Well, I focus more on the production side, not the business side. Probably why we didn't make any money at Mix 96 back in the day. Because, it's like gas and an engine. You can have them separately, but they're useless. You really need them together to have something worth having. You know what I mean? Okay.
Your dad's texting. Oh, boys. It's so true.
Okay.
Were you concerned at any point, Nelson, is
I'm
my
pi-
question.
The quality of nursing home he's going to is declining with each moment now. Just want you to know.
Oh, see, now your dad's firing shots.
I guess that's the thing. Did your parents back you on your little endeavor?
Yeah, were they like the silent partner?
They never told me to shut up, so I guess that's
Were they kicking in cash on the back end just to keep the thing afloat?
Yeah. We had to make payroll every month, so it's expensive.
It was expensive. Payroll's expensive. That's Tommy. He hates it.
Oh man,
Can't
good
get around the
times.
old minimum wage.
Well, it was only like $3 back then. We were in good
Well,
shape.
yeah.
Pay those board ops. Nothing.
Guy in Fort Smith wants to know, Bill, have you thought about Boomer Esiason today?
I've about had it with the boomer.
Okay.
Stuff.
Time for me to step in. All right. Here's what we're going to do moving forward. Texture.
Because tomorrow is another episode.
Yes, and we're going to go through this whole thing again, and Bill hates it, and I'm getting tired of it. Here's what we're going to do. Any inside joke from the previous producer administration is no longer valid on Ruscin and Zach. Big M, little M, me. Done. Think about Boomer Esiason. Done.
Birds
Not being real.
Right.
Done. Have you thought about the game? Done. It's all over with. We must move on with our lives because Bill doesn't understand this stuff, and I don't remember half of it either. So let's.
Now, your parents are telling me that they bought you every electronic gadget you wanted. You were spoiled.
I bought a lot of it with birthday money, so I guess indirectly they bought it.
He's saying he did. Now, he also
I did
says
steal his stereo, though.
He says you guys wore out Radio Shack.
We had to power. Well, we did keep them afloat for a few more years, yes.
Uh-huh.
Until they ultimately went out.
Huh. Okay.
So, are we clear on this?
Well, the
Plus
other thing
all
is
the old jokes out of your mind. We're doing new jokes now, all right?
The other thing is I think I've answered most of them.
You have.
Twice.
A couple of times.
Twice.
1.5.
The future of the Grill Bill segment rests on tomorrow. If the Texers don't come up with good stuff, we're going to have to figure out something else to do with Bill on Wednesdays. We're going to have to do something else. So it's on you, Texters. Come up with some good stuff tomorrow, all right? It's on you.
Your dad wants to know what will the recruits think about that.
I don't know. I'm on line 2 at Oakdale for his
Oh no, that's too highbrow for him.
I'm touring a room
are you?
for him.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta go sign the deposit on that. There you go. There you go. See, Matt, that's an old joke. We're not doing those anymore. All right? Don't do those anymore. Red in Missouri. We've had the appropriate amount of time to grieve. It's time to move on. Yes, thank you.
Patricia would like to grill Bill tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I saw the way she actually worded that, and no. You didn't read it correctly?
No, I didn't read it. No. Tried to clean it up.
All right. Are we clear on this? Could I be any clear? Are you okay with
Let me
this?
ask you a question.
Yes.
We've been doing this 6 years.
Yeah.
And whenever we come to a decision, do we ultimately decide if any of this
We're not in charge of anything.
No, we're not in charge.
But I can dream, right?
Yeah, you can.
I can dream.
You know what? You can start laying the groundwork.
I can dream. Yes. Tomorrow we'll do Grill Bill.
Tyler from South Korea, Grill Bill at 5. Yes.
That's Central.
Now, yes,
Not
5
not
Central.
not South
Tyler
Korea.
from Winslow wants to know if we can make jokes about Ty. I say you know what? Yes. Yes, your Ty jokes.
Bill's met Ty. We've played all the drops
You've
for
met
him.
Ty.
Yeah, he was in here on
yeah,
Friday,
that's
right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thursday, whatever it was. Yes. So that's okay. But we just, we're in this funk. We got to move forward here. We got to move the ball down the field, all right?
Do we?
It's 2nd and 13.
Arkansas's making a living out of not moving the ball
Well,
at all.
that was unkind. How dare you? You didn't read the notes today.
No,
You're
I
not
didn't.
supposed to
I
say
didn't go pick them up today. I was late.
Oh, man. Okay.
Second attorney taking a shot at you. Me? Yeah. Ruscin taking the Yurichek approach, appearing to do something.
No, the Yurichek approach would be never talking to all of you and just emailing the show every day. That's what I would do.
Woo. Seth from Fort Smith. I can't read that. That's not nice.
Tyler. Yes. But they may just be read by the three of us. But
Right.
we do appreciate those notes. Yes, thank you.
According to Brian in Cave Springs, Ty had on one of the free rowback polos today that he lifted.
Yeah, y'all want to know the situation on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I got all this stuff about how soft and comfy it is. Yeah, he's got all the samples.
He does.
We don't have any of the samples.
Not a one.
So I'm up here trying to tell you how soft this shirt is, and I've never worn this shirt.
And it's weird when we have to touch Ty.
And I don't like to lie to you. I really don't. But I've been put in an awkward spot here.
How's your day going?
I'm doing a good day.
Lie.
What are you talking about?
Abner saying you seem a little fussy.
I'm not fussy.
Lie.
I'm just lie. Can I go now?
Yeah, go
Is it over?
No. You've got 2 minutes at the end of the show. 2 minutes.
I don't have
Cross-checking.
Can't do it. Oh man. Did you see, by the way, the drive home powered by Mr. Sparky? This is just amusing to me. The Heat really wanted to get to Cancun, didn't they?
Yes. Yes,
they
did.
lost this game by 55 points. Is that what it was?
That was 138-86, I think was the final. Yeah, that's a bad AAU game. That was terrible.
Can you turbo clock when you're up 50 in the you gotta play it out?
Look, if I gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. Golly.
That was something. That was something.
The Heat didn't want to be there.
No, clearly.
They were done.
They had a 10 o'clock p.m. flight
Right.
to
guys were skipping the charter and going
to
straight
Turks and
Cancun.
Caicos.
Yeah.
So get out of here.
Heat culture.
That is heat culture.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
right.
Yeah,
How
it
do
is.
we get out of here as fast as possible? Let's lose by 55.
It was 41-14 at the end of the first quarter.
Wow. NBA basketball. It's fantastic.
The first round isn't great.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
That was something.
13-3 Bucks.
Yeah, this one's not off to a great start.
No.
The Pacers the Pacers, oddly enough, on pace to do what the Heat did last night. Lose by 50 at home, no less.
We did get a question here for Bill. This has become a topic for whatever reason. Number of divorces, Bill.
0.
Okay, so we're still at 3.
That's right.
Because I
Good
also
enough.
have had 0 marriages.
Good for you. Fight the power. Don't ever do it. Stay away from the J and the K names.
And the M names, right?
And the M names. Really the N or the O or really just any of the alphabet. Just stay away from it. You'll be better off.
Yeah. A, B, C, D.
Yes.
E,
Yeah.
F, G,
All of the above.
H.
All of the consonants.
Here's Cement Head. J names are the worst. Cement Head's wife is a
Jackie.
J name.
Cement Head, listen. If it was not for her, we all understand you would be in jail.
For real.
No, that's for reals.
She has a name. Stay away.
As opposed to what?
Yeah.
Like you just call her a series of sounds.
I'll tell you what.
Like grunts.
This whole process, I'm going to peel the curtain back a little bit.
Good luck.
Zach warned me
about
these people.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And what are we at?
I warned you more than once.
Yeah. 9 days in, 7 days in now.
Yeah. You get it?
You weren't lying.
No.
Zero lies detected.
Here's one. A Marine with no divorces. That doesn't sound right.
But I was also in the air wing. I'm a Marine in the air wing, so
Oh, okay. All right.
a little highbrow Marine, if you were.
Rob from Bentonville with an interesting strategy. He says, never marry anyone that will marry you. Clementine, of course, would like to point out, if you find yourself needing a divorce, please call Mock Legal.
That's right. Yes, they'll help you out. They also do cease and desist. I
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, man. They're good at it. They are well worded. They are well worded.
That's what I'm told. Bailey in Springdale texted in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. It feels illegal for y'all to be on during playoff basketball. No, it's illegal for us to be on during playoff baseball. That's where we, it's June and we're sitting in here and like, by the way, that game y'all are all watching, that we're still here talking, but I don't know if anybody's around.
Speaking of baseball, Zach, I know this is your sport.
Yep.
I
love it.
You see the garbage that Jose Altuve is pulling?
You see this?
I heard about it.
He doesn't want to bat leadoff anymore because he can't get to the dugout and then to the on-deck circle in time.
Is he slow?
No, well, they moved him from second to left field.
Oh,
so now he's got to run
it's too far.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'd like to.
It's a legit story.
I'd
you
like
can
to
go Google it.
No. It's a legit story. I read it today. I would like to just quote my my football coach, Pat Manuel, when we had situations.
Careful, because there's certain things he said you can't say anymore.
That's also true. Yes, but no, he would just, move your ass. There's a solution to every problem.
That still works.
Yeah, he would. There's a solution to every problem.
Has he ever thought of instead of moving him in the lineup? Has he considered Bill? I don't know, jogging,
moving? Yeah. Can we? You want to get him a Segway? Would that make it easier? You got to turn it on. It's the button. Yeah, there it is. Yep.
I don't know if he's still wearing the shocker.
He is,
or whatever that thing was.
Pardon me?
Oh no.
Unfortunate choice of words. You know what I mean? You know what I meant.
I know what you mean.
I'm just gonna shut up now for a minute.
It's only one place for the New York Knicks.
They're on tonight. And you don't know those things.
How about those Cavaliers? Huh?
Oh man, what a sweep! Not even a gentleman's sweep, just a sweep.
Just a sweep.
By the way, you know the thing about the playoffs that drives me nuts is when these little towns like Detroit, they go up against these big cities like New York or LA or Boston or whatever, and they just cry and whine about the refs the whole time. There was some woman on the sports in Detroit doing this whole deal where she's out on the court talking about where this call got messed up and that call got messed. It is absurd. You know what? It makes me want to root for the big guy and not the little guy.
Okay.
Yes. Go Knicks.
Did you call Detroit a small town?
Well, whatever. You know what I mean.
Call it a cow town.
A smaller market.
Sacramento is a cow town.
I'm not going to talk about their women like Barkley does in San Antonio, but I mean, it's just
it's a diminishing town.
Yes,
we can agree on that.
You called it a small town,
but you never see this in like New York, Boston, Golden State. Like they never do this. It's always Detroit or Milwaukee or Indiana last year with Carlisle. Like they're always the ones that are crying about the refs, and it's just garbage. I hate it. Go big cities. Let's go.
Wow, rooting for the man.
Yes.
Oil companies.
Yes.
IRS.
Higher taxes. Yes. Let's go.
But you're not fussy.
No, I'm not fussy at all.
Why?
How do you feel about Steve Kerr? To me, he gets more punchable.
That's a time-honored tradition. Who has the most punchable face?
Steve
JJ
Kerr's
Redick.
JJ Redick. It's over.
JJ Kerr's a good one. We started this conversation, Bill, 6 years ago with who was the guy? Steve Alford, the coach, former Indiana player. Is a very punchable face. That's a good one. We'll have to table that. That's a classic right there.
You're rooting now for the popular and the large companies is one of the great heel turns.
That's right.
Because you are so anti-popular, you won't enjoy your life because it's too popular.
Congratulations to Walmart on being a great company. Yes.
Wow. Yep. He'll come in tomorrow with his Apple T-shirt on.
Yeah. It's just going to wear a black turtleneck like Jobs.
Right.
That's what
like
I'm going to do.
Steve Jobs. Yeah.
That's what
a little Apple logo on it, just to let people know you're with them.
Right.
Yeah, no, I get it.
All right. We'll be back here in a moment. It's 5:26 on Ruscin and Zach. Your drive home is indeed powered by Mr. Sparky. Oh, going on right now at Twin Peaks. They are celebrating already Cinco de Mayo at Twin Peaks. This year, they've got sweet deals on all your favorite tequilas, cervezas, and more. Get to Twin Peaks. Several beverage specials at different price points featuring shots, cocktails, drafts, and more. It's all going on right now. Their big Cinco de Mayo celebration at Twin Peaks in Rogers. Of course, your favorite lodge is there in Rogers, home of the 29-degree draft beer, the Scratch Kitchen, and all those scenic views. And all the playoff games tonight are on all the TVs there at Twin Peaks. Basketball, hockey, probably even find a baseball game for you if you want to. You can watch other small market teams gripe about the NBA officiating tonight. That's
like Los Angeles.
That's right. Or the Pacers right now. Twin Peaks in Rogers. Check it out.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I don't need an iPad. I don't need a television. I can entertain myself with just.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
Sandy White Perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite. White perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Taco Bell brought back crispy chicken nuggets, and I can't believe how good they are.
Why can't you believe it?
Because you're Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
Yeah, but a taco place can do nuggets, right?
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Fire Ranch is awesome.
Okay, they're good, but we're not a chicken place.
When did you guys become a chicken place?
Can't a taco place do good nuggets? Are we not allowed to do both?
What do you mean?
You think it's cool to do both, right? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are they okay?
I don't think so.
We're totally a taco place that's a chicken place that's also a taco place.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Take that all day.
I need to sit, though.
Finally make a putt. Let's tap in force.
Golf is back. Shop polos, hoodies, and Q-zips at Rowback.com.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for all your sports betting action.
Baseball season is in full swing, and we're into the home stretch for NBA and NHL playoffs. BetOnline has more ways to stay in on the action with the latest odds, news, and scores, even live in-game betting while the games are being played. With the largest selection of odds on everything from the MLB, NHL, and UFC, BetOnline remains the #1 online source for all your sports wagering information. In between games, head over to BetOnline Casino with all the top Vegas-style games, including poker and live casino. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruskin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Evan Cohen here. We all know breakfast is an important part of your day, but sometimes when you're traveling for business, you end up staying at a hotel that doesn't offer any. You know what happens? You grab a cup of coffee and skip the meal entirely. We've all been there. But if you book a room at La Quinta by Wyndham, you can enjoy their free Bright Side breakfast featuring delicious baked goods, fruit, eggs, yogurt, and waffles. And really, who doesn't want to start their day with a fresh, hot waffle? Tonight, La Quinta. Tomorrow, you shine. Book direct at lq.com.
Hey, Northwest Arkansas, we're the Lewis brothers here from Lewis Automotive. We've got some exciting news to share with you today. As you know, during the month of March was our ultimate challenge, and we got some big news.
Absolutely. During the month of March, we set a huge goal of cars that we needed to sell, and we're here to let you know that we not only hit that goal, we exceeded that goal. So we just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you to our employees. Thank you for the families for supporting them during this month. And thank you to the customer for not only buying, but for selling us your vehicle as well.
The folks, I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We will be watching for the redevelopment of showers and storms throughout the evening and overnight hours, and some of those could also be severe. And wind and hail the main concerns, but an isolated tornado still possible tonight. We'll be watching those carefully at 4029. As we go into our Wednesday, we should see more storms push back into the area later in the morning, into the afternoon. Some of those could also be severe, with highs on Wednesday in the low 70s. Things quiet down tomorrow night with another stray shower possible Thursday. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back. 877-377-6963 here on Ruskin and Zach. We are here from the Crane Automotive Team Studios here on the program. Here we are. Let's see here.
You want some fun news? Did the Lakers and the Lakers in Minnesota, did they play last night? No. When was that?
They play tomorrow.
Okay. Apparently,
yeah.
During one of the Laker broadcasts in Dallas, they interrupted the coverage of the game because there was a tornado warning that went off. Meteorologist came on and said, "We're sorry. We know you guys are watching the Lakers game in Dallas."
Well, everybody hates the Mavericks now because of Nico.
Yeah. Wow. How about that?
Woo. Yeah. That guy still has a job.
Yeah, he does.
Man. It's like he works here with all the job security, man. He can do anything. Doesn't matter.
Huh.
The Bucks are up 17 after one. By the way, if
we
y'all
know
are
to go
interested.
home now.
The Knicks play at 6:30. Magic and Celtics at 7:30, and Clippers and Nuggets at 9 o'clock.
Okay,
tonight on TNT.
There we go.
That's your.
Let's go large markets.
Right. Yes. Enough of these little guys griping about the refs all the game long. Just stop it.
You now you went during the. You are making quite the heel turn here because during
heel turn
during March Madness, you wanted to go chalk. You wanted the brand names.
I did. That's right.
You know what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, you're living this lifestyle behind a gated community. You've become one of them. You're not one of us anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm one of them. Huh?
Absolutely, you are.
Corporate greed.
You are a corporate shill.
We have not mentioned this today. I've had this tab open to remind me to talk about this all day long. You remember that Auburn pain in the ass, Chad Baker Mazzara?
Yeah.
He committed. Get this. He committed to Eric Patrick Musselman and USC.
He'll be playing in front of 3,200 people.
We suing him?
Yeah, we should sue.
Yeah, let's sue him too. Yeah, that's right.
Why not?
Yes.
For not coming
Nothing more American than suing
That's
people.
what Jackie says.
How do we get Jackie Mock in on some of this NIL business? Let's get let's get going here.
That's a very good question.
Right. Chad Baker Mazzara.
Robert from Bull Shoals calling you an elitist.
Okay. Not an elitist. I'm just better than you.
There it is. See? There it is.
Well, we're kidding around here, Robert. Calm down.
Abner wants to know if you're coming in tomorrow with a IRS T-shirt.
That's right. Yes.
You know they sell merch on their website.
Oh, they do?
Oh, God, yes.
That's hilarious.
That is funny. You can get like a Treasury Department T-shirt. Like, who's rolling around in that?
Ask me what my rate is.
Yeah. I was on there straightening a couple of things out last night. I'm like, oh, my God, they have a store.
That's crazy.
Okay. But, I mean, you guys spend some time in there, right?
Well, I mean, it can't hurt, right?
I'd wear an IRS T-shirt. I would.
That'd be like Rob Lowe wearing that NFL hat.
Right. Right. IRS.
Oh man.
DE roots for the gas company.
Well, he knows the
only
old
gas company.
Yeah, he knows the old Beano Cook line. Arturo says I've gone full corporate.
Yes, you have.
Thank you, Arturo.
This is what happens when you get married and you know suddenly you're settling down. You're not out there catting around.
I've lost my edge.
You have. You really have.
Lost it.
Yep.
Okay. That's what you say.
Oh no. I think the MBI is terrific. They sense weakness.
They have a personality disease. And
Yes,
they
do.
can diagnose all this stuff. That's great.
I'm just glad that I was able to warn Bill adequately about them before we ever started. And you guys haven't let me down. I told them y'all were insane.
They have not made a liar out of you. That's true. No. How about that?
GE had one, not BE, but GE and Izzard had a T-shirt in high school made from Nike that said, "I'm just better than you." Okay.
Where would you wear that at exactly? Here.
All over.
Yeah, I'd wear it everywhere. I'd wear it everywhere.
Is that a church shirt?
I'd wear it everywhere.
You wear it to Walmart.
What I did learn, and this is people get offended by T-shirts, which is weird. I have a T-shirt that has a piñata on it, and it says, "I'd hit that."
Okay.
And
very
that I didn't think it was that offensive.
Very upsetting to people.
Apparently, that was incredibly upsetting to the people at the mall.
People were upset.
And I was escorted to the door and told not to come back.
You know what I found the other day?
Oh,
I was cleaning out some stuff in the closet. I found my just fold in the cheese shirt.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
I have
I have kitchen towels that say "fold in the cheese."
Yeah, just fold it in. The old creek.
Bill, now did you watch? We call it the Creek because you can't say the first word. With Eugene Levy,
you probably could.
No,
oh
I
my
did
gosh,
not.
what a terrific show!
Yeah.
Dana Mount Ida saying you misses Walmart being open after midnight. You'd sit on the bench like it was your own personal Jerry Springer show. That's where I met my priest at 2:00 in the morning.
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, that was a bad day.
Yeah, because in Springdale they lock up certain materials. In the store.
The latex, they did. And my priest came up behind me and said, "Hey, Zach,
what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?" He had candles and stuff. Mass was the next day.
Candles make a nice gift.
They do.
Find out where she's registered.
All right, are we done?
Yeah, that's all I got. You got anything?
No.
Good. All right. We'll find out what we learned.
Can't wait.
coming up here after. Yeah, you had one. You told us.
Yeah.
about it.
Okay.
We're prepared. It's rare, but here we are. Back in a moment.
Call or text the Lewis Automotive Group hotline, 877-377-6963. Lewis Automotive Group, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 79 years. This is the Morning Rush with Ty Richardson and Tommy Kraft.
Like, there's so much to do here in Arkansas, like going to Gaston's or hanging out.
What a segue, man. Them broadcasting lessons I'm paying for are finally paying off.
Gavin said that you could just trade me for half a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah, give me the pickles on that half, but the Chick-fil-A sauce will go with it as well.
Weekdays from 9 to 11, only on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Hey, man, after this round, let's hit up BV65, that new barbecue spot in Bella Vista. I thought that was a members-only place. No, it's just like golf. All 4 Bella Vista POA restaurants are open to the public. You can check out BV65, Lake Point, BV Bar and Grill, and Highlands Pub and Patio. Well, let's go. I'm starving. Bella Vista POA, 4 great restaurants open to everyone with no membership required. Visit bellavistapoa.com/things-to-do/dining for details.
Keep your haymaking season rolling with big savings on New Holland hay tools at WT Equipment. Right now, choose 0% financing or cash back on select disc-bind disc mower conditioners and roll belt rounders, and save thousands. You'll cut with more confidence, bale faster and tighter, and save for seasons to come. Ask about our industry-leading warranties, too. Hurry into WT Equipment for these ready-to-roll savings. Offer ends June 30th. Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply.
Hey, before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest and greatest offerings from the biggest names in golf. With 2 high-definition simulators, an enormous selection, and the most knowledgeable staff, be assured Golf USA is here to make you look and play better. And Golf USA is honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest's Top Fitters list for 2024. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA. We are as golf as it gets.
For over 8 years, QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in non-surgical relief for joint pain. Over 50,000 satisfied patients. That's right. People with knee and back pain now living pain-free. Shoulder and hip pain gone. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. What they are doing is nothing short of remarkable. They're using biologic growth factors with robust healing properties, carefully and strategically placed in your joint. It's a powerful and potent way to give your joints new life, repairing old tissue. And the best part, with QC Kinetics, there's no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. This is an all-natural cellular level option with lasting relief. Imagine doing all the things you enjoy this summer without being slowed down by that awful joint pain. Call QC Kinetics now and learn more about these cutting-edge treatments that can help you live your best life. 479-999-1234. Call 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Robert.
And this is Elizabeth.
And we're at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
Hey, where's Matt?
Beer hats here. Come and get your bases loaded, beer hats here.
Matt, what are you doing?
Well, with how well the baseball team's doing, I thought I'd make sure that the fans know where they can get those famous yellow hats.
Not only do we have the beer hats, but we also have the team hats and jerseys to match.
So I guess you could say when it comes to Razorback baseball, we have all the bases covered.
You really hit it out of the park with that one.
Yeah, a real grand slam of a pun.
Definitely not a strikeout.
Anyway, Hog fans, if you're looking for something with a hog on it, come by the Stadium Shop on Razorback at 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville.
That's right. Or you can go to their websites,
Dad, I think what you mean to say is our website, which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
And whether it's a shirt, pool table, or anything in between, come by the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
The Stadium Shop is the only family, alumni, and locally owned Razorback store in the country.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
When I wake up,
the best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
Jeans and I feel all right.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started on the right foot.
I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on.
Good mornings make for better days.
I pull my blue jeans on. I pull my blue jeans on.
Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
It's like we're looking for a new producer again. Really? Walk in here, besmirch Jalen Brunson?
That was outstanding.
It was more of a shot of Jalen Brunson people, not him.
Jalen Brunson.
Hey, Bill, you know what I do? All this TV you're watching, ESPN, you got to quit watching all
Yeah,
this
it's bad for your health.
None of this stuff's any good. First Take, Evan Canty, and all.
Especially if you're coming in here telling me that Jalen Brunson is the most overrated player in the NBA.
I said he's on the list.
He said, wasn't Tyrese Halliburton voted the most overrated player in the NBA?
By the players.
By the players. And you walked in and said, no, it's Jalen Brunson. That's a quote.
Hey, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Huh.
You could have come in here and Sinead O'Connor a picture of the Pope, and he'd have been less offended than when.
I don't want to go back in the box.
There is no Pope.
I don't want to go back in the box.
The old Pope.
I don't want to go back in the box.
You better figure this out then.
Man. Really?
I didn't know what name he was going to do, but when he said that name, I'm like, oh, no.
You did just drop your head and let me just walk all over that. Thanks.
Man. Wow. Jalen Brunson. All-star, best player on the Knicks.
By the way, he
Again, that's not saying much.
He will go for 40 in about 45 minutes at the Garden. And,
That's right.
Against who?
Against the Detroit Pistons, and get the Pistons to go fishing later on.
Moving on to the second round, like you're supposed to.
All right, Bill, in his final appearance.
Yes, but that's been great.
What have you learned today?
Well, so yesterday, I went down to Hee Haw Honeys.
Yes.
So the natural progression was to do some Googling on the Juggy Girls.
Okay.
Of course. Why not?
Well, why not?
Well, yeah.
Sex sells.
Sure. Turns out the most, and I'm doing air quotes here, most famous of the Juggy Girls, the ones that jumped on trampolines.
Yes. Yep.
Vanessa K. Hayden.
Huh?
And her claim to fame is that she's the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr.
Oh.
All right. There it is.
All right. Awesome. What do you got?
You should have been on my side. Brunson plays in New York, big city.
I am on your side.
Whatever.
I didn't.
You know what? I don't want to play anymore.
What, you want me to stop him?
No. It would have been nicer, you just sat there.
I was stunned at what I was hearing. I couldn't believe it.
Chris Farley was cast as the original Shrek. Recorded most of the lines. He died. And then Mike Myers came in and thought that he should have some sort of a Irish accent. And we got Shrek as we know it. But Chris Farley was the original Shrek.
How about that, folks?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. People disappear in the U.S. in an area called the Alaska Triangle. It's mostly wilderness. Since 1988, more than 16,000 people have disappeared there. The Alaska Triangle. Yes. Also, more than half of the mushrooms in the U.S. come from one county in Pennsylvania. That's all I got. That's
okay.
It. That's good. All right.
I have something here, and I would like to just do a moment's worth of research.
Okay.
Apparently, in Los Angeles County in 1962, a guy ran against himself for a governor's seat.
Did he lose?
Well, yes, and he won. So give me just a second.
Good for him,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry for his loss.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Congratulations. And how do you call and concede? You call yourself?
Yeah. What do you take yourself into a room and go, "Hey, man, I'm sorry about all this."
Congratulations on your win.
Huh.
Oh man,
I'm working on it.
Okay, all right. We're all working on stuff.
Yeah,
right now.
apparently he flipped. He won the nomination of the Democrats and flipped and became a Republican and ran against himself.
Okay.
Wow. I'm going to get more information on this. I don't know why this popped up, but we're liking that on our Twitter page. I'm going to get more information. He got 1,000,003 votes as a Democrat. He got 468,000 as a Republican.
Oh, wow.
And apparently he succeeded himself. He was the Republican governor, then succeeded himself as a Democrat.
Hey, I have a sharp political question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does that town that voted a dog as mayor still have the dog as the mayor?
Not that dog. They have a different dog.
Oh, a different
Yeah,
dog.
It's a different
All right.
dog.
Parker is his name.
Did the dogs debate at the last? Like, how does?
Oh, they went to the Nationals game.
Start barking at each other. Right? No, they put like a chew toy in the middle and let them fight over it. That's how they decided. Okay.
Parker the snow dog.
Parker the snow dog, the mayor.
Yep.
What state is that in?
It's in Colorado.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There it is. That makes sense. Yep. That makes perfect sense.
Okay.
All right. Have we done everything we need to do today?
Yeah. And coming up next hour, you're going to hear some riveting and exciting recruiting news.
Yeah, we don't do a
here
lot
on
of
Ruscin
Cruton
and
news.
Zach.
So when we do Cruton, you know it's important.
Right. When news breaks, we fix it. It's like
Yeah,
Jon
something
Stewart
like
used to do. We got it. We're all over it. So that's what's coming up here on Ruscin and Zach. You don't want to miss that. You do not want to
Jalen
miss
Brunson,
it.
huh?
Oh boy.
Jalen Brunson.
I'm not willing to die on that hill. I was just.
No, I mean, you said he is the most overrated player in the NBA.
I also said the problem is the people that.
So
it's the people
okay.
more so than the
Okay,
players.
so your anger is with the Stephen A's of the world. Granted.
Yeah, Brunson's catching some strays on
Okay,
other
so it's
people's
not-
games.
I mean,
Not
like
fair.
if you'd said Karl Anthony Towns, I wouldn't have fought you on that one. Like
Or LeBron.
Or LeBron. But Cat's on the Knicks. Not a huge Cat fan, but
You don't like him?
yeah, man, he doesn't fit with what we do. OG now he fits.
I like Anthony Edwards.
Ant.
I like him.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Okay.
He's good.
Well, he put on a show the other night.
Yeah.
Of course
yeah.
he did. It's playoffs. It's when he shows up.
Right. Well, that's when people watch.
That's right.
Winning time,
Right.
man. That's it. Hey, I saw this. So 45 years ago today, Alfred Hitchcock died.
Oh, okay.
He made it all the way to 80, which is shocking to me because he was not,
chain smoker.
He was not a picture of health, that man.
Who is?
But today, Netflix announced that the Hitchcock films will be streaming on Netflix. Yeah.
What's your favorite Hitchcock film? Take Psycho out of it. 'Cause that
No,
doesn't
that's
count.
an easy one.
That's too easy. Vertigo is mine.
Yeah,
I love
Vertigo or
Vertigo.
North by Northwest.
Have you a Hitchcock guy?
Not so much.
I love Vertigo. Vertigo is North by Northwest is really, really good. Now,
what's the one where Jimmy Stewart is stuck in his house the whole time? Is that Rear Window?
Rear Window.
Yeah, Rear Window's good too.
Now I know somebody that thinks that's the best Hitchcock movie, and they're just wrong. Psycho's probably the best one, but after Psycho,
featuring the Norman Bates dance.
That's right. Yeah, Bill, we did a thing one day about movies that would make terrible musicals. He says Psycho, and we start working through Psycho, and he comes up with the Norman Bates dancers.
Right.
Yeah, they're in.
They're all.
They've got the knife. It's what you see is there are people dancing, but they just have that shower curtain around them, and the knife is the hands coming out with the knife, and they're just. That's.
I have a vision in my head.
Yeah.
If only I could get it on